Okay, now we are live. Sweet. Now to share this to my socials. Day 6 live now. Posted as a community post. And to share it to my Discord server. Oh, excuse me. Don't mind me, I just chugged down my lunch not too long ago. Okay. Day 6, no, not 5, 6 of streaming. There we go. Annoying the freaking heck out of my members on Discord. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, so in the previous run, we managed to get the crown from the Marsh Cave, and then after that, we managed to get Astos defeated, and we managed to blow open a tile off of the overworld and managed to get into Melmond and pretty much to where the Earth Cave is. So the only thing that's pretty much left to do is to pretty much grind for some levels and to eventually get the silver bracelet, which I'm pretty much going to be doing right now. So right now there's not too many people that seem to be on at the moment. If there is any people on, be sure to comment so I know that you are around. It definitely feels good when I know that people are around. Okay, let's see. Alright, here we go. So let's resume. So here we go. So our solo Black Mage run. We're at level 15. And we're religiously mid-maxing agility and vitality at every single level. And we're also going to be pushing more the min-maxing for strength as well. So some of the 1 in 4 chances of getting agility or vitality are now going to be a 1 in 16 chance of getting either the agility or vitality alongside strength, just so I can make the run a little bit more efficient. But yeah, we're at 69 evade, nice, 6 absorb. Now we can increase our absorb by just simply buying the goddamn silver bracelet. So yeah, I said I was not going to buy the silver bracelet because you can get the silver bracelet for free in the Marsh Cave. Unfortunately, the majority of the enemies there stun lock me. And if they stun lock me, then I'm not making any progress. So I'm going to be making my way to Melmond so I can finally get the goddamn silver bracelet. And wow, we're at 200 HP now? Freaking awesome. We managed to break the 0.2k mark. Awesome. Alright, so looking at the stats online, so we can use Fire 3 about 3 times, and I think we can increase the ammo count to 4 times once we reach level 17. So I think I'm going to grind to level 17 and then attempt the the Earth Cave dungeon. Okay, so we're just going to go to Melmond. We're just going to suck it up and pick up the silver bracelet. I wanted to resist doing it, but I think it's just for the best, because if we can absorb more damage, the better. So here we go. We're going to buy the... Oh, here it is. Silver. I was looking at copper. I was like, wait, no, that's not the bracelet. So here we go. So it costs 5,000 gil. That's a lot of money, but you know what? I'm just going to suck it up and buy it anyway. Oh, I can't hold anymore? Okay, well... I can just put it on like for now, and then here we go. Okay, so normally the copper bracelet, 6 absorb. If I were to remove the copper bracelet, this will give me 70% chance of evade and 2 absorb. So essentially the copper bracelet gives me 4 defense. If I were to equip the silver bracelet instead. So if I were to equip the silver bracelet instead, this will give me 17 absorb. That is like 11 points more of absorb. That is super good. That is really good. So there we go. We have higher defense than usual. We finally got the silver bracelet. We sucked it up, got the silver bracelet. And while I'm at it, I might as well just sell some of the remaining armor that is here. Because yeah, we can't equip the iron or the wooden thing here. We can't equip this, right? Yeah, we can't equip that. So we're going to sell the remaining pieces of armor. Yep, so we're going to sell the wooden hat. And we're going to sell the armor pieces that are in Like's inventory. Which, yeah, technically means we're using inventory space where... Alright, so now we sell the copper bracelet. What? Okay, did I sell the equipment? Okay, I did sell the equipment, good. But I think I also have weapons to sell, right? So the dragon sword, silver sword, large sword, and short sword. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Nah. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to make our way to Pravoka, and we're going to try to... Actually, hold on. I should probably save on the off chance that the oddballs kill me, because that can definitely happen. Okay, so make sure I sell everything that's not the power staff. Oh, no, don't buy anything. Okay, dragon sword. Silver sword. So yeah, you're pretty much just gaining half of the gold that you would usually get for how much it would cost, essentially, when you sell stuff, which is usually normal for RPGs. Alright, so there we go. We got all of our weapons sold. We got all of our armor sold that we don't already have equipped. So there we go. We have better armor now, so that means less retrying against the zombie minotaur fights and the frost wolves. Okay, so just the off chance that I do get killed, I'm gonna sleep in a tent or eat a tent. I'm not sleeping in tents, I'm eating tents. Yum, 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 yummy tents. Now we're gonna make our way to Pravoka. So not gonna bother with Cornelia because we're gonna save in Pravoka. And just use up our elemental spells so that way we can at least make our money's worth. So as long as I'm making more than 50 gil, then yeah. 69 of 8, lol, yep. Okay, so as I said at the start of the stream, I pretty much sucked it up and decided to get the silver bracelet anyway. I mean, even though I didn't want to get it and I wanted to get the silver bracelet for free from the Marsh Cave, unfortunately with the enemy stun locking me in the Marsh Cave, it was just not really going to be feasible. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna zap everything we see until we make our way to Pravoka. Thankfully, we made our money's worth on our way there. Okay, I think the pirates can take, oh! Apparently we're so over-leveled that these pirates can run away from me now. Cowards. Okay, well hopefully this one-shot kills them. Yeah, I think that pirate made the right decision because, yeah, I can just obliterate these guys. Ah, shit, I just realized my coffee is, still on the Keurig outside. I gotta go get my coffee. Do another encounter here, and then go to save, and then, yeah, okay, not really the encounters I was hoping for, but, he'll do. I'll just freeze these guys. And I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get my coffee. Alright, there we go. Got my coffee. So I got a little frap from a coffee shop. I got Colombian coffee. I got water. And I have a choice of either Dragon Fruit Vitamin Water or Gatorade Fit Blackberry Raspberry flavor. Alright, so let's go and save. And while we're at it, we should probably buy a few more tents, just in case. Because we're definitely going to need tents if we're going to make this grind efficient. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, the shops are on the left side here. Move. Move. Seriously? Move. Thank you. Hello, pirate. How you feeling? Feeling defeated? You need to order. What do I need to order? I don't need to order anything. Ordering stuff costs money. Okay, I have enough potions, right? Okay, so good. I have enough potions. So right now I just need to order more tents. You need to order more tents to eat. Yep, that's the plan. We're gonna order more tents because tents are yummy, they're scrumptious, and they are a delicious source of HP recovery while also being able to save on the overworld. So we use potions to drink, pures to, as essentially our, medicine and such. And tents are essentially just yummy snacks that will keep us safe overnight. Hello to you too, very, Lukuish, sorry. I totally butchered your name, wow. Okay, move. Thank you. Alright, so now we're gonna save at the end. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to the Peninsula of Power and grind on the Peninsula of Power. So for those who don't know, the Peninsula of Power is essentially an oversight caused by the developers where pretty much the entire overall map is determined on what random encounters you encounter by an 8x8 grid. And essentially the Peninsula of Power just peaks into another square to a continent that is like further above land. And essentially, because of that, we could grind pretty much against late game enemies that we're not expected to fight till like the penultimate dungeon of the game. However, now that we have the Fire 3 spell, we actually have the potential of completely wiping those enemies out. Now, unfortunately, we only have like 3 uses of Fire 3, but with those 3 uses of Fire 3, we can definitely not only gain a crap ton of EXP, but also be able to make a ton of money as well. So this is going to be a source of grinding, and right now I think I'm going to grind to level 17, because level 17 I'll be able to use at least 4 things of fire. Yeah, I'll just run from this battle. Unless they stunlock me, assholes. I'm taking too much damage here. Wait. Might have a chance. Ugh, man, it took too much damage from there. But as long as we guzzle down on some tents, we're fine. Alright, so here we go. Now we're gonna save. And we're gonna eat a tent. So now we're at 200 HP now. So, essentially the goal is to essentially grind against some zombie minotaurs or frozen wolves to essentially get ourselves within the EXP threshold. Then we make our way back to Cornelia, where we will inevitably, of course, min-max agility and vitality, and sometimes strength. Okay, here we go. Some frozen wolves, which we can definitely kill in one hit. Oh wow, I took a lot of damage from that. Da 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 da. There we go. So yeah, definitely a crap ton of EXP and money. So it doesn't matter if it's the Frozen Wolves or the Zombie Minotaurs, either fight is really good for us. Okay. Maybe with the Bane spell you could kill these giants. Possibly, but I want to speed up the grinding, and that's like less wolves than before. I want to fight a horde of them. If I can fight like more than 6 of them, then that will give me more EXP than just 5. Oh, here we go, some zombie minotaurs. Now, hopefully 1 fire shot or 2 of these is enough to kill them, because yeah, getting 4 of them is really, really good. So let's see how much EXP and money this will give us if we kill 4 of them. If they don't kill me first. Yeah, we could definitely kill these guys. Okay, defeated. Didn't defeat, didn't defeat, didn't defeat. Okay. Okay, but 1 more fire magic spell should be enough to defeat them. We just gotta hope that we don't die before they die. There we go. Over 200. Nice. Okay, so killing 4 zombie minotaurs gives us 4,200 EXP. 4,200 EXP. Holy crap, that is like really, really, really good. Holy crap. And look at that, we're already getting closer to the EXP threshold of leveling up. Wow. And I think that's a good a place as any to stop the Peninsula Power grinding. So yeah, we really only have to do like 3 or so battles on the Peninsula Power to really make our money's worth. Okay, now we just got to make our way back to Cornelia. We're gonna be rich intense. Yep, that's the plan. Rich intense, and god damn it, did you have to stun lock me? Asshole. Oh, they keep stun locking me. At least I could reset, since I didn't eat a tent that far away from them. But yeah, we're gonna be rich intense. We're gonna have a shit ton of tents to eat. So yeah, now our goal is to just make it back to Cornelia. We're not going to save at the, we're not going to save in Provoca because that's more money we're wasting. So right now the goal is to get to level 17, because at level 17 I can at least use 4 Thanes of the Fire 3 spell. And at level 16 I can use level 6 magic. And if I happen to get like 20,000 gil, then I can definitely learn at least the 3rd tier lightning magic. Da 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 da. There we go. Oh shit, I just leveled up. Oh fuck, I just leveled up. Okay, hold on. I was not expecting to level up. Hold on, let me just see what stats I need to min-max at here, because I want to make sure that I actually do get the stats. So I might have to reset, but let me just check level 16. Once I get my cheat sheet out. Hold on. Let's see. Black Wizard. Okay, here we go. Oh shoot, I just scrolled too far down. Where are you? You know, that's Black Belt, Red Mage, Red Wizard, White Mage, White Wizard. Okay, here we go. Black Mage. So at level 16, Strength and Vitality are guaranteed. So if we get Agility, then we should be fine. So level 16, Strength and Vitality are guaranteed. We just need to get Agility. Yeah, we didn't get Agility, so we have to reset. God damn it. I was not expecting us to level up already, but, yeah. So, don't level up like an idiot, like that. Okay. Just gotta make sure that I don't get poisoned, because the wolves can poison me. But yeah, ideally we want to at least do the grinding in Cornelia, because at least in Cornelia, we don't have to worry about wasting too much money for the end trip. I mean, yeah, granted, it's only just a 20 extra gil in Provoca, but I want to try to min-max money as much as possible. Okay, so 324. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should be fine. Maybe I will be fine if I just min-max in... God damn it. Okay, I should be fine fighting these enemies, or... Yeah, no, I'll just run. Ugh, excuse me. I want to save as much... Or, actually... Actually, no. I gotta save so I can do the min-maxing. So yeah, I'm going to Cornelia. Okay, I don't think I'll level up if I kill these pirates, so I'm just gonna kill these pirates. At least I hope I don't level up, but I'll see in a sec. Okay, here I go. And if I do level up, if I get agility, then that's fine. Okay, good. I did not level up. Okay, so how much EXP do I need left? Okay, so 35. So if I do a random encounter against a group of like 5 imps out here, then I should be within the EXP threshold. So let me just run around on the spot. 4. Darn it. Not really the numbers I was hoping for. Okay, so we just need 18 EXP to level up, or 18... Okay, good. So we're within the EXP threshold, so even if we get a group of 3, we will level up. Before I go to the end, let me just stock up on potions. Maybe buy a few tents while I'm at it. Okay. So we're gonna buy some delicious, yummy tents. There we go. Now let's save at the end, and now we gotta mid-max grinding until we get agility. So strength and vitality are guaranteed at this level. Intelligence is always guaranteed, but intelligence is useless in this run. And even though luck is not guaranteed at this level, luck is useless for us for the rest of the run as long as we have 15 or more. And we definitely do have 15 or more. Alright, so let's grind for our guaranteed strength and vitality and do the 1 and 4 dice roll for agility. So get ready for a lot of resetting, guys. Oh shit, it ran away? Oh shit, now we're at a point where these guys can run away. Crap. We're getting too strong, guys. We're getting too strong, which means the imps can now run away. That is bad because that will make mid-max EXP grinding a lot more frustrating. So yeah, now we're getting too strong that the imps are afraid to fight us. Okay, strength, intelligence, yeah, nope. Okay, so yeah, now imps can run away now. Crap. I mean, there's a chance they will stay behind, but yeah, if they're gonna constantly run away, then yeah, we may have to grind around Provoca instead. Okay, strength, intelligence, vitality, nope. Reset. What if the real tense was the friends we made on the way? Uh-huh. Ah, I guess you're correct about that, since our friends are dead. Okay, reset. Okay. Alright, 5 imps, this is good. More money. More money going into my pocket. Da, da, da. Okay, come on, get the agility. Strength. Okay, nope. Reset. Come on, I just need to get agility and that's it. It's a 1 in 4 dice roll, which is a lot more of a fair chance than a than a 1 in 16. Okay, strength. Nope. God darn it. Strength. Okay, there we go. Agility. We got our agility stat to go up. Awesome. Now we'll do one more fight outside of Cornelia just so we can make our money's worth. Though I guess it really doesn't matter at this point, but whatever. I'm still gonna do it since I'll definitely survive for sure against some imps. There we go. A group of 5. This is perfect. Let's burn them to the ground. Alright, so now we're going to make our way back to Cornelia so we can... Or not to Cornelia, we're going to make our way back to Pravoka, save at Pravoka, and then we're going to min-max grind a lot of levels on the Peninsula Power. But yeah, if we can get a group of like 5 or 4 Minotaur zombies, that's like the most efficient way of grinding. They definitely give me a lot more than the Frozen Wolves, so yeah. Okay, let's sail back, and as we sail back, we're gonna try to make our money's worth by making at least 50 or more gil. Wow, they really want to hit me. There we go. So yeah, now we're at a 70% chance of evading attacks. That is freaking awesome. Unfortunately, it's not the magical 69 anymore. I mean, we all love our 69. Hopefully more so than some other number that the new generation finds funny for some dumb reason. But 70 is better than 69 in this case. Okay, please act without getting stun locked, please. Ineffective. Ineffective, good. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, at least it ran away, so that's less for me to deal with. As long as I can get unstunned and zap the rest, then I should be fine. Because now that we have the silver bracelet, we can definitely endure more of the damage. So we just got to hope that Odd Eye either runs away or we get unparalyzed and are able to act. Okay, looks like we're unparalyzed now. And paralyzed again. God damn it. God damn it, the paralyzing stat is like so freaking annoying. I mean, I guess it's fine in a normal run because you have at least 4 party members. Oh, it looks like we got an ineffective paralyzing status, so Let's, okay, zap. Now please act before the oddball eye. Yes, thank you. Okay. So yeah, even though we can now survive the stun lock a little more efficiently now, that doesn't mean it's no longer a bother, because we're still losing a lot of EXP. Those monsters are stunning us for our tents. How dare they? The tents are mine, they're my candy, my tents, not yours. Alright, but at least we made our money's worth for Pravoka, so we're just gonna go and get the frick out of the way, dude. Okay, we're gonna sleep at the inn because we gotta make sure we're nice and healthy before we start chugging down some tents. Okay, so now we just gotta make our way back to the Peninsula Power, save with a tent, and hope we don't get stun locked by these assholes. Of course. Why is the stun lock so freaking annoying in this game? And right now, defeating these enemies is not really that important to us, and if we can save our AoE tier 2 damage, then all the better. Okay, ogres are a good source of money, so I'll go out of my way to defeat these guys at least. Just make sure I don't use my fire spell, because the fire spell is at least more effective against the zombie minotaurs. Okay, so these guys should give me a good amount of money and EXP. So 390, good. Alright, so 110 should be enough to eat, so here we go. So 9,149. Okay, so let's eat a tent. And get back to grinding on the Peninsula Power. We mostly want to go after the zombie minotaurs. Yeah, it's a small amount of wolves, so let's reset. Reset. I mean, we might be durable enough to fight the giants, but the giants are just gonna waste our resources more than they're worth. So we want a group of the zombie minotaurs. That's fine, but I mostly want the zombie minotaurs, nothing else. God damn it. And yeah, once we're able to go to the later towns and get the gold bracelet or even the opal bracelet, then grinding on here is going to be an absolute piece of cake, and gosh darn it. Come on, if I can at least get 3 or 4 zombie minotaurs, that would be great. Oh my goodness. At least I'm resetting before the fight really gets started instead of after the fight ends. Oh my god, seriously? Also, if we do get a fight against the T-Rex, which I know is a spawn that can happen here, that's actually not a bad group of enemies to fight against, because apparently they offer some of the biggest EXP you can possibly get. Oh my god, seriously? It's like, seriously, did Daryl Dixon and Rick spawn in existence from the Walking Dead universe and are killing every single goddamn zombie? Let us kill some zombies too. It's fun. Oh my god, seriously? I am getting bad rolls on trying to get 3 or 4 zombie minotaurs to appear. Seriously? I mean, yeah, the frozen wolves are good grinds too, but I want to be able to gain the most amount of EXP and money as possible. Okay, can we change these to a bunch of zombies, please? Not really what I was hoping for, but you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Just see how much I can defeat these guys. Come on, remember, you can dodge, you idiot. Defeated. Defeated. Okay. Come on, let's see if we can defeat the trolls as well. Good. Alright, sweet. Hopefully that gives me a good amount of EXP too. Okay, not as much as 4 zombie minotaurs, but that's not bad EXP. It's just, damn, we lost a lot of money. Or a lot of HP. Now, restore on heal potion, so that way, considering that it's less skill technically. Ah, damn it. I gotta make sure that I use a tent last, because a tent restores 30... I mean, the tent costs the same amount as a potion. It's just potions cost less money, so I definitely want to spend potions to heal up and use a tent last for the healing up, considering that I also save. But yeah, we want a group of 4 Minotaur zombies, essentially, to make the grind efficient. Okay, this is not a bad roll. This is not a bad roll. Not the roll I wanted, but at least it's a decent roll. Okay, we just got one left, so we're gonna just use the Fire 2 spell, since we don't have any Tier 3 magic other than Fire. Yeah, we're better off just using Fire. Okay, it slains me. Sure. I mean, I guess it's not really a surprise that they're gonna slane me. I mean, we're still banking on dice rolls here, but the more we level up, the easier this grind will be. And the sooner we're able to get more HP, and of course get better armor, then the more effective this grinding will be. But yeah, I am walking in with full HP, so... I just gotta hope that our Black Mage remembers that he has a 70% chance of dodging. Okay, again, not really the grind I'm hoping for, but I'm just gonna go for it. And just hope he remembers he can dodge. Which, of course, he's forgetting he can dodge, you idiot. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You can dodge, you idiot. You have a 70% chance of dodging. Look. This is like gambling, but worse. No, dude, gambling is worse. If you think gambling is somehow not as bad, then you definitely have a gambling problem. Okay, here we go. 4 Minotaur zombies. This is efficient. Hopefully this kills the majority of them, and hopefully we dodge most of their incoming attacks. Yeah, the first 2 took like over 200 damage and didn't die. But a Fire 2 spell should at least get rid of the first 2 at least. Okay, this is good. We should be able to get past this, and then once we're done, we just eat a tent and make our way back to Provoka. Or actually, how much... Okay, 1,607. Good. And actually, the goal is for us to actually get... our goal for us is actually to get... to level 17 anyway. Mobile gacha games can relate. Yeah, don't play gacha games. Fuck gacha games. Alright, so now we just gotta be careful with which enemies we grind against, and we might actually need to grind more in around Provoka instead of Cornelia. But considering that I'm aiming for trying to get to level 17. Actually, how much money do we have, by the way? Oh, yes, we have enough money to get tier 3 lightning spells, which will be great. So I think that's what we're going to do next, is that we're going to try to get the lightning 3 spell from what do you call it? The Crescent Lake. God damn it, stop stun locking me, you asshole. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to run from battles, but I might as well defeat these assholes because it feels satisfying to defeat the enemies that stun lock me. God damn it. Oh my god. I hate these stun locking enemies. They're so freaking annoying. Can I go, please? Jesus Christ. Frick off. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all having a nice day. I would be having a nicer day if I would stop being stun-locked. I mean, at least on the upside, I ate a tent after that peninsula power grinding, so I should be fine regardless if I die or not. It just would be nice if I didn't die. Yeah, screw it. Just reset. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, once I get the ribbon, then I can severely decrease the chances of me getting stunned, which should make the grind a lot more better. Once I'm able to get the ribbon, this should make the grind so much more tolerable. But yeah, essentially when I started the stream, I pretty much just sucked it up and got the silver bracelet just so I can make the grinding on the Peninsula Power more efficient. We're mid-maxing to level 17, so that way we can get over 20,000 gil, so that way we can make the trip to Crescent Lake and try to get the Lightning 3 spell, so that way we have at least more AoE damage potential, and to make the Earth Cave dungeon as easy as possible. I mean, technically we shouldn't get to Crescent Lake until much, much later, but the more magic spells we have, the better, because there are going to be random encounters in the, there are going to be random encounters around, whatchamacallit, the, my brain farted, I forgot what I was even talking about. But yeah, technically we should be visiting Crescent Lake later, but I want to at least learn the Lightning 3 spell, just so I can at least have that. Actually, no, I'll save. I'll save it at the end, because that's actually less money than spending a tent. If I eat a tent, then that's 75 gil I'm wasting. If I sleep here, that's only 50 gil I'm wasting, plus I'm restoring magic. Okay, and I should have more than enough potions and tents on me to make the trip to Crescent Lake. So now we're going to make our way to Crescent... Oh, wait, no. We're not making our way to Crescent Lake yet. What we're going to do is make sure we get to level 17 first. So we're going to make our way to level 17 first. And do the grinding around Cornelia. And then after we get the stats for level 17... which I got to look up what those stats are. So level 17... Oh no, this is going to be a 1 in 16 grind, so intelligence is guaranteed at level 16. That's the only stat guaranteed, which means it's going to be a 1 in 16 grind for agility and vitality. And no, I'm not doing the 1 in 64 grind because that's too insane. Yeah, I got enough resources, you're correct. Alright, nice. Now I gotta make sure that I'm not over-leveling. Oh yeah, okay, I got lots of levels to go. So we're just gonna grind on the ocean. And hope that oddball or odd eye does not stun lock me. Like, I hate those odd eyes. Yeah, at least Sharky is more tolerable to deal with. Alright, so we're just gonna grind a little bit on the ocean, so that way we can get close to the EXP threshold, and then use our remaining spells on around Cornelia, so that way we can get within the EXP threshold of leveling up. Just gotta hope that Odd Eye does not spawn out of nowhere and stun lock me. Can you do a Brandon only run where you only have to use and for the entire game, but you have to do the and confident Maruki's the one exception challenge run? How is that relevant to my Final Fantasy run? It's not, dude. I'm not a Persona only channel, you know. The power of tents empowers you. Yes, it does. With the power of tents, I chuck down some tents to restore some HP and get a free save. And what the heck does a Brandon only run even mean? Okay, 150. Okay, we still got a lot more EXP levels to go. Though I should probably save just so I don't lose all that EXP and money if I get an odd eyeball encounter. Before I save, let me just fully stock back up on potions. Da 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 da. Yeah, so regardless of how much we buy, we just need to make sure that we have more than 20,000 gil on us, because we want to make sure that we have enough money, not just to buy the Lit 2 or Lit 3 spell, but also get an in-trip there, as well as an in-trip when we reach Melmont, because we're going to go to Melmont to save there, and then we're going to take a left all the way to the right side of the overworld map to get to Crescent Lake faster, instead of going the long way around. Okay, so now we're just going to grind close to the EXP threshold by sailing the seas. Ba da 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 da. 204 HP. Well, hopefully the next level up is a good HP boost, because gosh darn it, we're gonna really need it. So right now we're just gonna get to level 17. Make sure we min-max the agility and vitality that we need for efficient, well, evasion as well as endurance. Now, by endurance, I mean it only increases my HP value, it doesn't actually increase my defense. Okay, I gotta be careful because I think a shark encounter could actually level me up. Okay, I think I might be fine here, but I'll reset if not. Alright, so how much EXP do I need left? Ooh, 17, okay. So one imp fight outside of Cornelia is enough to level me up, so let me just save at the inn. Alternatively, I don't have to grind on outside of Cornelia because they have a chance of running away, so I could grind on the ocean, and once I actually get the guaranteed level up, I could just go to Melmond instead. The only downside is that I have the potential of starting a random encounter around here. But since I'm practically making my money's worth anyway by grinding in the ocean, I should be fine. Okay, so here we go. Okay, intelligence leveled up. Vitality leveled up, but, yeah. Okay, so once again, level 17, only intelligence is guaranteed to level up, so we're just min-maxing for agility and vitality. If we happen to get strength as well, that'd be great, but right now that'll be the third priority. So if we get agility and vitality, we move on, but if we happen to get strength, agility, and vitality, then that's even better. But right now, agility and vitality are just the only important stats for us to level up. And level 18 looks like it's going to be a 1 in 16 grind for agility and vitality, so yay. Strength. Oh man, if I had agility there, that would have been a perfect level up. Goddamn odd eyes. Okay, at least I act first. That would have been nice indeed, yep. Alright, let's see what levels up. Strength, intelligence, luck, yeah. Didn't get the agility and vitality I needed. Don't give up, do it for your tents. What do you mean do it for my tents? I eat my tents alive. I'm not doing it for my tents. My tents don't last long. So yeah, I might as well sail close to Melmond if I'm gonna save at Melmond instead of Cornelia. Ineffective, good. So it's a 1 in 16 grind, so it will be a long grind, but considering that we have our respawn rate at 3... Okay, agility, intelligence, vitality, we got it. Awesome. We got the levels we need, so let's go and save in Melmond. How's min-maxing going? Well, I just min-maxed the agility and vitality just now, so good. Really good. Alright, so, at the start of the stream, I pretty much just sucked it up and bought the, silver bracelet anyway from Melmond instead of just getting it from the Marsh Cave because I'm grinding so much money as is, on the Peninsula Power. And now that we have over 20,000 gil and we're level 17, we can get, the Lit 3 spell, from Crescent Lake, since we only need to be level 16 to use level 6 spells, and if we can get that, then we can efficiently have more AoE damage to work with. Ah, no strength, but it's okay. I mean, if we happen to get strength as well, that'd be even a bigger bonus, but that's okay. We're mainly just min-maxing agility and vitality, because agility and vitality are at least the stats that are that are required to keep our Black Mage alive, because right now keeping our Black Mage alive is more important than our physical damage, but having as much physical damage as a backup is also great as well. Otherwise, we're practically doing the mass majority of our damage with magical attacks. But unfortunately, there's going to be fights where that's not going to be as efficient anymore. So yeah, even though we can't use the canoe yet, until we do the Earth Cave dungeon. We're gonna go to Crescent Lake, eat some tents on our way there, because there's gonna be some hard-hitting enemies around Crescent Lake. But we're mainly just going to Crescent Lake so we can learn at least another tier elemental spell for efficiency. Alright, so one fact... No, wrong buttons. Okay, so one interesting fact is that even though Crescent Lake is on the very right side of the map, if we go to the very left side of the map, we'll end up on the opposite side. So, for the Masamune in the EN, and I'm pretty sure you're saying, it would help for the extra damage. Yeah. Essentially, we're mid-maxing strength, mostly for the Masamune weapon and all that. And while it would be great to min-max strength at every single level, problem is that min-maxing strength is going to be a freaking pain in the ass to deal with. Okay, here we go. We managed to make it to the opposite side of the map. So yeah, instead of going all the way around the entire continent, we can just go straight left and we'll end up on the right side, as you can see here. Okay, so we're gonna eat a tent, because there's gonna be some hard-hitting enemies around here, and unfortunately we can't take the shortcut to, we're not gonna be able to take the shortcut to, whatchamacallit, the, Crescent Lake by using the canoe, because unfortunately we're not going to have access to the canoe till later. Okay, and it seems like the snakes are afraid of me now. Okay. Now, I think we have like a crap ton of EXP. Yeah, we have a crap ton of EXP, so we don't need to worry about leveling up. We just need to make our way to the town, and while we're at it, we might as well nuke the enemies that are around. Giants. Eek. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from the giant. Giants might hit too hard for me. So yeah, if we had the canoe, we could technically cross the water that surrounds Crescent Lake. We just gotta worry about hard-hitting enemies. And here we go, we made our way to Crescent Lake. So first things first, we gotta go to the Black Magic Shop. Now, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in the armor shop that we can get. So, yeah, pretty much all of this stuff I'm pretty sure our Black Mage cannot even use, so we can't use any of that. Okay, and over here is the armor shop, but I'm pretty sure the Power Staff is the most powerful thing we can equip at the moment. So yeah, none of this is useful. And yeah, a lot of characters in pink in this area. So we're gonna go to the Black Mage shop, and we're gonna get the Lit 3 spell. Now, there's also the Rub spell, which is essentially an insta-kill spell, which would be great. The Quake spell, which would also be great. But I think out of all the... Well, I mean, out of all these, the Lit 3 spell is gonna be the most essential, so we're gonna learn our, 620,000 magic spells. So here we go. So now we got another, AoE damage potential, and we can already use level 6 magic twice, which is great. We can already use level 6 magic twice, which is great, and, wait, hold on. Wait, I thought level 17 was where, I could use Fire 3, 4 times. Hold on, let me check. Oh, no, it's level 18. Hold on. No, I gotta be level 18 in order to use Fire 3 four times instead of 3. Yeah. Quake insta-kill the Lich. I mean, I guess that's a possibility, but right now I don't have the money for it. So even if that's a possibility, I can't buy it right now. Right now, just getting the Lit 3 spell is more important. So yeah, I think one of these guys give you the canoe. I think. I forget which one does. Light warriors. Why are you, why do you have a plural? It's just one warrior, buddy. The Fire Fiend will burn everything up, so yeah, I know The Earth Fiend causes our land to rot. Okay, so I know one of these guys gives us the canoe, but I think it's actually required for us to beat the Earth Cave first, so yeah. Not much of a big chance, but it can work, yeah. Well, I don't want to bank on too much RNG chances, especially when I'm going through a very long dungeon. And right now, I can't complete the Earth Cave in one shot anyway, so... yeah. Okay, before I save at the end, let me just go to the here. Okay, we can get cabins, but cabins are more pricey. Okay, I can't carry any more potions, so let me just heal at the end. So there we go. We managed to get the Lit 3 spell so we can do more AoE damage. Now, I'm pretty sure fire is our best bet against the vampire, which I'm pretty sure is the mid-boss of the Earth Cave, right? So yeah, now we can have 2 more uses of strong elemental magical spells. God damn it. Right off the bat, I'm already losing a crap ton of my HP. So now we're going to make our way back to the canoe. And do some more EXP grinding, and oh my god. I am already losing so much HP. Maybe just to be on the safe side, I'll eat a tent. Okay, so it seems like fire is more effective against those snakes. Ugh. But yeah, one thing that I recently found out is that you can use tents and cabins apparently on the overworld. Or at least tents I know you can. Oh god, that's a big enemy horde, but a good amount. Now hopefully I can attack before they attack me. Which, wow, I'm getting really good at these dodges. Oh god. Well, so much for getting good at dodging. God damn it, Odd-Eye. Oh, I can defeat them. Nice. Yeah. Though I should probably heal up and eat another tent just to be on the safe side. So I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make my way back to the Peninsula Power and at least grind to level 18. So I'm going to grind to level 18. So that way I can at least have a good chance of getting through the Earth Cave, both for the mid-max stats, but also to get 4 uses of Fire 3 magic. Actually, how much HP do I have? Yeah, I should probably eat another 10 just to be on the safe side. And how much EXP do I need to level up? Yeah, I should make my way to the Peninsula Power. So I'll save once I get to the, Oh, wait, I'm way too down south. I'm way too down south. I gotta go up. So I'm gonna make my way to Pravoka, save in Pravoka, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit of grinding on the Peninsula Power, and I'm gonna get to level 18, so that way I can use Fire Magic 4 times. Alright. Da 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 da. Alright. Alright, there we go. Made our way to Pravoka. So we're going to save in Pravoka. We're going to do one more grind on the Peninsula Power and min-max to level 18. So that way we can use 4 Thanes of Fire Magic. And then we're going to go to the Earth Cave and try to complete at least half of the Earth Cave. I mean, we're going to complete half of the Earth Cave anyway. And decide whether or not if we should plunder more chests within the Earth Cave. So I should have enough tents to eat on the way. More agility, more vitality. Ah, die already, Ogre. You can't be the Shrek that you hope to be. Actually, I should not use my fire magic, because if I have to use my fire magic to finish off the zombie minotaurs, then I want to be like conservative with my fire magic. Okay, so thankfully I think just 1 tent is enough to fully heal me. But I should also make sure I pay attention to where my EXP is. Yeah. So yeah, now 71 evade. So as you can see, pretty much every single time we're gaining agility, we're gaining more of a chance to evade attacks. Alright, so now we're gonna eat ourselves a tent. Saving, nice. And now time to do more Peninsula power grinding. Reset. Oh wait, why am I walking down? Walk up, you idiot. So when I level up at level 18, agility is guaranteed. Ooh, the T-Rex. Okay. I'm not confident we're going to be able to beat the T-Rex here, but let's see. Actually, I should probably see how much HP this dude has. Let's see. Final Fantasy NES. Okay, so the Tyro has 480 experience, and a single one of these will give me 3,387 experience, but not a good ton of gold, unfortunately. If I can defeat this guy, then this will give me a crap ton of experience. Alright, back to the Ice Age you go! Okay, at least they're missing, so that's good. Try to use some of my weaker spells so I don't waste my Fire 3 magic. Yeah, it's slain me. Darn it. So yeah, they're a little more rare to spawn, but they will definitely grant a crap ton of EXP. Darn it. God darn it. Okay. Yeah, getting stupid Mario Brothers in my YouTube recommendations. Has anybody else grew up with that YouTube show, Stupid Mario Brothers? I completely missed that show. To think that those guys are only a little over 120 subscribers. They really deserve more for being a part of my childhood, stupid Mario Brothers. I gotta rewatch that show again. Gosh darn it. Wow, that was a crap. None of damage. And slain. But yeah, the more we min-max our agility, the higher we can increase our chances of winning these Peninsula power fights. Oh boy. Resetting is fun. Resetting is life. Oh my god, Giants again? Screw off, Giants. Nobody likes you. God damn it. I mean, it's the enemy I want to fight, but I want to fight a group of them so I can guarantee higher EXP and money growth. Ooh, the Wyvern. Okay, this is another type of enemy that we can fight. Let me just check the Wyvern and see how much they earn or give me. Final Fantasy NES. Let's see. The Wyvern. Okay, so they're immune to Earth. Okay, so they're immune to Earth. They only have 212 HP, though they only give like 1,173 experience, so yeah, no, I'll reset. Oh my god, stop spawning giants. I don't want giants. Oh my god, fuck off. Seriously? Screw off. It's like I've already nuked the zombie minotaur population and suddenly giants are wanting to die. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, I'm really getting sick of resetting, okay? I'm really getting sick of resetting. It's one thing when I'm banking on a 1 in 16 chance of stats going up, but when I'm trying to get a set of enemies to spawn, this is freaking annoying. Oh my god! What is with these giants wanting to freaking die? Seriously. God, I hate these giants. And unfortunately, these giants don't give as much EXP as the zombie. Oh my god! Screw off! Screw the frick off! Screw you! Screw you! I am so sick of seeing giants. Seriously? Why are giants spawning? Come on, I'm resetting the console every single time I reset. Jesus Christ. So much for fast and efficient grinding on the Peninsula power. I guess you could say you're not a giant fan of them. Sorry, couldn't resist. Not at all. I mean, if I was doing like a solo fighter run, they would be a fine grind, but okay, finally. It's not a group of 4, but a group of 3 is just as good, so let's burn them alive and hope we dodge most of their attacks. And kill them in one shot, which we definitely did not. Okay, we killed one. Okay, we should be able to finish this one at least. Okay, so there we go. 3,150 experience. About frickin' effing time. Okay, so we'll do one more encounter around here. Let me just use potions to heal back up. And then eat a tent. So one more grind should do it. Nope. I mean, I guess that would have not been a bad grind against a bunch of frozen wolves, but I already resetted. Probably don't have a chance of defeating these guys, but I'm going to try anyway. Oh my god, they're hitting me like a truck, and I'm... Jesus frick. Okay, at least I defeated one of the trolls. Now I just gotta bank on some dodges as lightning attacks hopefully kill them. Or not. At least I'm able to save thanks to the tents. Yeah, my thumb is gonna get so sore of walking back and forth on the D-pad here. Okay, here we go. Finally got a roll of 4 of them. Now it's just a matter of not dying. Dodge, Nits! Oh my god, dodge, you idiot! You better one-hit kill these things. Oh my god, really? 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 Fucking really? Ugh! Okay, you deserve to die for being an idiot. I had a good roll, and of course my stupid black mage refuses to dodge. Okay, you have a 71% chance of dodging. There's no excuse why you shouldn't dodge. You're just an idiot. Okay. Okay, hopefully one lightning is enough to defeat them. Or one lightning 3 is enough to defeat them. Alright. Oh, God. Okay. I still need like 2,000, but right now the Peninsula Power is not going to be efficient for grinding now, so now I gotta sail back to Cornelia. Okay, so... Or I could also sail to Melmond, since I'm gonna save in Melmond anyway. Alright. So now we're gonna make our way to Melmond and min-max our stats. Ugh. Wait, I didn't defeat one of them? Seriously? Alright, just use a small bit of ice on the last one. Okay, so since it costs less money to sleep at an inn than to eat a tent, I'm gonna sleep at this inn. Make my way to Melmond, and I'm probably gonna mid-max around Melmond, or... Nah, maybe I should mid-max around Cornelia, just to be on the safe side, because who knows what enemies are gonna stun lock me around Melmond. And I'm probably not going to level up too much within the Earth Cave to level up anyway, so... Yeah, I'll just make my way back to Cornelia and just min-max the stats around Cornelia. Are you kidding? 2 of them ran away. So yeah, now the pirates are not a reliable source of grinding now. We're getting too strong, guys. We're getting too freaking strong. So yeah, now we're just gonna do some sea grinding. Okay, hopefully the sharks don't run away. Sounds like a solid plan. Hopefully it's a solid plan. But yeah, now that I got the Lit 3 spell, it definitely makes grinding a lot more efficient. Get one more encounter out here, see where I'm at for EXP. One of them ran away, seriously? So yeah, now even these enemies will run away. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I'll just sail to Melmond because I have enough gil anyway. Just sail to Melmond and grind around Melmond, and hopefully it's an efficient grind. Oh crap, not the odd eyes. Okay, at least I can attack first. Because yeah, your spells will never miss an enemy. I mean, spells in Final Fantasy never miss. Okay, it costs 100 gold now to sleep at an inn. So maybe using a tent is probably more ideal, but nah, well... Grind around Melmond, hope we get a good set of enemies to fight against. Yeah, and doesn't look like it. Wait, that didn't defeat it? That was a Fire 3 spell, wasn't it? Yeah, I gained, like, next to no EXP with those guys. Yeah, I think I'm better off just grinding in the ocean. Oh, boy. Die, Sharky. Okay, 312. Oh, thank God I skipped 2 paralyzing effects. I really don't want to reset if I don't need to. Okay, 144. Let's see where we're at. Stopping in to say hello. What has happened today so far? Well, we got the... we sucked it up, got the silver bracelet. Like, I know I said in the previous stream I was gonna just, buy it, but or that I was gonna get it from the Marsh Cave, but I didn't. I just sucked it up, got it anyway by buying it. So we have the silver bracelet. We've been grinding some experience to gain some levels, and we got the Lit 3 spell from Crescent Lake just so we have more AoE damage to work with. Okay, is that in my EXP threshold? Oh, exactly in my EXP threshold. Only 3 EXP to level up. Good. Gonna save, or actually, I have enough AoE damage, and since it costs less money to eat a tent than to sleep at the inn, I'm just gonna eat a tent. Just gonna eat a tent out here and then just grind the stats that I need. So once again, I'm grinding to level 18 it was, right? Yeah, 18. So at level 18, agility is guaranteed. Now, normally I was grinding for the 1 in 4 chance of just vitality appearing, but instead I'm gonna min-max for both agility, or for both vitality and strength. So this is gonna be a 1 in 16 grind for strength and vitality. Okay, agility, intelligence, luck, yeah. So those are the stats that are guaranteed to go up at level 18 is agility, intelligence, and luck. But we want to get vitality and strength as well. So we're going to grind around here, considering that the enemies around Cornelia have a chance of running away from me. Yeah, nope. Got vitality on that roll, but I need strength as well. Now, if I was doing my normal... If I was doing the grind that I was starting off with, that would have been a roll that I would have accepted, just vitality going up, but I want more than just vitality going up. I want to also min-max strength, because who knows if strength is going to come in really handy later on. Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality. Oh, awesome. And all 5 stats went up too. And, oh, it looks like we gained a great HP growth out of that. Okay, so that's even perfect. So the primary reason I grinded for level 18 is because at level 18 I can use, I can use Fire 3 magic 4 times now. There we go. So now we're going to save. And now it's time to go to the Earth Cave. We're not too concerned about getting the money from chests. We're just gonna head straight to the mini-boss of the dungeon, which is the vampire. Now, if I researched correctly, the vampire is more susceptible to fire attacks. So we're gonna mainly use fire attacks against it, and... yeah, we're just going to run from random encounters. We're not going to defeat any of them, including inside of the Earth Cave. And I'm pretty sure we need, like, now more than... yeah, so we need 12,000 EXP to level up. But for now, we're just going to go to the Earth Cave. We're going to pretty much ignore all chests and just focus on getting to where the big boss is. Please don't get paralyzed. You got paralyzed, you freaking idiot. God, I hate those ghouls. Or geists. Okay, so Earth Cave, Final Fantasy, Ness. So we're gonna have to look at a at a thing of like random encounters that can appear within the dungeon itself, because unfortunately there's going to be some enemies that we just straight up cannot escape from. Let's see, where are the okay, here are the random enemy encounters. So now there's going to be encounters that we just cannot run from. So let's see, run level, no, that's not it. Shoot. Okay, there should be like a monster guide thing here that actually tells me if they're runnable or not, but it doesn't say. Where the frick does it say? I thought it says here. I guess frickin' not, I guess. I don't know. Because I know there's going to be battles that are just straight up unrunnable. So yeah, if we fight against wizards, apparently you cannot run away from them. So it looks like we're going to have to check every single goddamn individual enemy just to see if they're runnable, which is going to be a pain in the freaking ass. Like, Jesus. As if this wasn't already too much as is. Okay, so we're gonna open up a map so that way we can get to the vampires efficiently as possible. Okay, so here we go. Now we're gonna bite into one of our tents, although we're gonna heal first. Okay, never mind. I guess a tent was more than enough. I did the math wrong in my head. God damn it. Okay, so we ate a tent outside of the cave, so now we're just gonna make our way straight to the mini-boss of the dungeon. We're gonna ignore all chests in the game, or ignore all chests within the dungeon for efficiency. So, okay, so the Cobra we should be able to run away from. We just need to heal in between random encounters, but there are certain random encounters that are straight up unrunnable, and I think one of them is like the wizard. I just hope we don't have to deal with enemies that stun lock us, because that's just freaking annoying. Okay. So use potions to heal back up to full. Okay, let me just check the map here. Okay. So this way. So we gotta figure out the most efficient way to get there in as few steps as possible, essentially. Down here, up, down. So yeah, these bats are going to be annoying, and there's even a good chance that they might actually get in our way when it comes to getting around. Okay, I'm going to just shove ourselves into the bats. And yeah, even though we could potentially get some useful loot that is up there, so like the Coral Sword Cabin and like 330 gil, we're not going to get that. We're going to resist the temptation to get chests. So only worry about just getting to where the boss is, and that's it. Heal to full in between battles, and make sure you're healed to full before you fight the boss. Okay, so here we go. This is where the boss room is, so let's heal. Alright. Okay, so here's the wizard fight. So these battles are 100% unrunnable, so we cannot run from these battles, so we have to fight these guys, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. So I don't think I really need a map to get to where I need to go. It's pretty straightforward. And god damn it, another wizard battle, and I forgot to heal. God damn it. So yeah, these wizards will die faster to lightning attacks, so we just gotta throw our AoE lightning attacks at the wizards. Now, fortunately, that was our last Lit 3 magic spell, so yeah. Crap. I need a heal. I need a heal. What am I doing? I guess I have a death wish because I'm not healing. Alright, let me just check the map for a quick second. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. So just continue where I'm going. Do not go up because there's not even a single treasure in that room above you. So just run from all encounters, heal in between battles, and just worry about getting to the boss. Once again, I'm not healing. Okay, and then it's right. Damn it, I just wasted some space. Now we've got to be careful because those bats have the potential of blocking this hallway of here. No, I hate these guys. I hate these guys. Don't you freaking dare paralyze me. Thank you. Okay, there it goes. So we gotta heal, even though it's just one. All living things were born to die. No one could defeat me, the vampire. Okay, now I am pretty sure the vampire is like immune to fire attacks. Let me see. Okay, so yeah. Fire attacks is the way to go. So fire. Insta-kill. Nice. There we go. And we found the ruby, which is what we need in order to try to make progress in the second half of the dungeon. But I'm going to pause right here, guys. I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be back. I don't know how long it'll be. I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break, but here we go. We defeated the vampire. We got the ruby, so just going to take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be back. Alright, the Nits is back, so let me just... where's the controller? Here's the controller. Alright, now let's continue where we left off. So we got the ruby. Now, even though there is a room to the right, don't bother going there. You're probably gonna die if you try going there, so let's just get the frick out of this dungeon before somebody insta-kills or paralyzes me. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's no enemies that insta-kill me, but still. Just get the frick out of the dungeon. And unfortunately, we gotta deal with these annoying as hell wizards, because unfortunately, these battles are unrunnable. So make sure you save your lightning spells for these guys. And I've already used up my lightning 3 spells, which is all the more reason why I wanted to learn them before entering this dungeon. And crap, did they take a lot of HP out of me. So yeah, once we leave the dungeon, we can just pretty much fully restore... Once we leave the dungeon, we can just eat a tent to save our progress, make our way back to... Melmond to save, and then we're just going to proceed on to give the Titan the stone that we got. So just run from these battles, don't bother fighting them. You especially want to be conservative with your... Oh crap, I just wasted some extra square space there. And holy crap, there's a lot of bats in this area. No! Screw off, bat. Screw off. Screw off. Thank you. Are you kidding me? You're in the way again? Oh my god! Seriously? Screw off. Screw off. No. Run. And of course I gotta heal just 18 points of damage. Seriously? So depending on where our EXP is, I might grind an extra level. Maybe I'll grind an extra level if I can actually use like an extra bit of the Lit 3 spell. In fact, let me just check for a second here. Ah, no, I just opened my... I just closed one of my tabs. Okay, I can undo it. Okay, good. Okay, so at the next level up, intelligence is no, wait, that's the wrong level. No, strength is guaranteed, so it's just agility and vitality. I have to bid max. And, let me see, at level 19, let's see. Okay, at level 19, I can actually increase my lit, spell, by 1. So maybe I should probably grind to level 19 before I consider going through the Earth Cave dungeon again. So I think that's what I'm going to do. First, I need to escape from the dungeon itself. Okay, let me just check the map again. Okay, map. Where's the map? Left. Okay, our gargoyles are runnable, right? We can run from the gargoyles, right? Yeah, we can. Good. Yeah, it's just the encounters with the wizards we cannot. Jesus Christ. Ah, got poisoned, but at least I got some cures, so I can at least cure the poison. Okay, so not only do I need a heal, but I also got to cure the poison. So yeah, I definitely took more potions in this dungeon than I did with the Marsh Cave. Okay, last floor, so once we get out of the dungeon, we can eat a tent and we're safe. Oh my god, I got poisoned, are you serious? And do I really need to heal 1 HP? I don't think I do. I just need to heal myself, or cure the poison. Just get out of the dungeon, eat a tent, and I can get that 1 HP back. There we go. Eat a tent. Now, how am I for magic, by the way? You know what? I'm actually pretty good for magic. I think I might go see the Titan first before going to the inn in Melmond. Are you kidding? They did not die? Die already. I also got to make sure that I'm not accidentally leveling myself up. Yeah, I won't. Alright, just run from this encounter, and I should probably eat a tent. Jesus Christ, they're doing a lot of damage. Alright, so let's eat a tent. That wrong button. Okay, so I just go left and then down. So here we go. This is where the Titan is, and this is required if you want to... Let's throw a Fire 3 spell at them. Kill the remaining with Ice 2. Seriously? The weaker one survived, but the bulkier one dies? Huh. Alright, let's eat a tent before entering. Alright, so here we go. So here's the Titan. If you want to pass, give me the ruby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It tastes so sweet. Rubies are my favorite. And there we go. That's how we get rid of them. Was there anything down here? Okay, there's chests down here, so let's see what's down here. Da, da, da. Okay, that's a lot that survived. Okay, let's see. So that we can sell for money. Money. And also can sell for money. So pretty much just some good loot for money down there. Yeah, just run. Sorry guys, my phone decided to go off for some reason. Okay, where does this lead? This leads to an extra cave that I have to go to, right? Okay, just run. These are weak enemies, they're really not worth defeating. Alright, yeah, so we gotta go in that cave in order to get the item that we need to progress through the second half of the Earth Cave dungeon. No! Not the Geist, not the Geist! I hate these guys, I freaking hate these guys. Oh, nice. Ran first try. Good. I need more of that more often in my life. Yeah, let's eat a tent. Nothing. Sounds like a home place, so I'm probably not going to die in this area. So there you go. Use this rod behind the vampire's room. Hiding deep inside, you will find the cause of the Earth's rot. Okay, so here we go. So now we got the rod thing. So here we go. So the rod to remove the plate from the Earth. So now we can proceed to the second half of the Earth Cave dungeon. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go back to Melmond, save, and then we're going to go to the Peninsula Power and grind to at least level 19. So that way we can at least use one more thing of Lit 3 magic. Because we definitely need the Lit 3 magic if we're facing off against those wizards. And also we got to figure out what the Lich is actually weak to. Let me see. Okay, so the Lich. Okay, so Lich has fire vulnerability. So fire vulnerability, which means if I want to do efficient damage against the Lich, let me just see. Okay, so it looks like my Fire 3 spell would not improve until level 22. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just grind to level 19 and hope that's enough for me to get through the entire dungeon. So now we just got to make our way back to Melmond and grind on the Peninsula Power for some more EXP and money. What? It didn't die? Seriously? Once we get to town, we also need to see where our EXP is at. Yeah, definitely gonna need to stock up on potions too, but thankfully we can do that in Pravoka. Okay. So now we just gotta make our way to Pravoka. Ugh. Though a part of me thinks that maybe I should grind to level 22 just to be on the safe side, but I don't know. I don't know, should I grind to level 19 or should I grind to a higher level? What do you guys think? Alright. Should be good. How much money do I have? Okay, like 20,000. That's really good. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to learn the Ice 3 spell until we get the airship, and it's going to be a while till we can get the airship. Actually, no, the items are on the left side of the map. Hold on. Alright, so now we're just gonna fully stock up back on potions, 99 potions, buy some more tents, and then proceed on with the grind. And since there is a chance of enemies poisoning me in the Earth Cave, I probably should make sure I have a good enough amount of piers as well. Alright, so who's still in the chat? Who's still watching? So yeah, having 99 potions is definitely a must when it comes to these dungeons. I mean, we don't have to use all of them, but definitely having the max amount of potions that we can have is definitely going to really help us press forward through every single encounter. Because even if we can run from encounters, we're still taking damage from them. Looks like my frap is gone. Can't carry anymore. Good. Let's buy some pures, just to be on the safe side. And actually, I got some armor and weapons within when I was feeding the Titan. I think I probably should at least sell those as well. Because, yeah, I don't think it's until the second half of the game where we start gaining weapons that actually have passive skills that will be essential for, well, being able to use stuff like white magic. So let's just buy ourselves some tents. Da da ba 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 bow wah bow wah bow da 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 ba da ba da da. All right, let's see how many tents we got. 46 tents. We should be good. Okay, now in terms of weapons, so we got the great axe to sell, and we got yeah, because I'm pretty sure we can't equip the axe. Yeah, we can't equip the axe. And we can't equip this, so yeah, we're gonna sell those two pieces of equipment, so that way we have a little bit more money on us. Okay, sell this. And then just go to the weapon shop, sell the great axe, and then after that, we save at the end, go to the Peninsula Power, grind some levels so we get ourselves closer to level 19. Alright. Sell the great axe for 100 gil. Nice. Alright, now to the inn and then Peninsula Power grinding. And the more we do the Peninsula Power grinding, the better, so that way we have the good chance of being able to get through the entire game. So, actually, let me look up the Lich more just to see what the stats are for the Lich. Or Lich. Okay, so let's see. The Lich has sleep, slow, hold, and lightning, fast, and elemental. So it does have a chance of putting me to sleep. Unfortunately, there's no way to increase or decrease my odds of going to sleep. But on the upside, if I get hit, then I instantly wake up. So it's not going to be a huge detriment as long as I'm able to cast Fire 3 spells. But yeah, once I get to level 19 here, I should be able to... Okay, I did save, right? Yeah, it looks like I did save. Once I gain more potential to use my Fire 3 spells, then I'll definitely be able to get through the Lich, no problem. As long as I'm able to land my fire spells on the Lich without the Lich putting me to sleep, I should be fine. Okay, 110 should be enough to heal back to full. Oh my god, seriously? Oh my god, that took a lot of damage there. Alright, so let me just see. I'm gonna use the heal. Okay, 110 should be enough to perfectly get me to the max HP capacity. Alright, so now we're just gonna grind here. Though a part of me wonders if I should grind more than level 19. Okay, nope. Actually, let me check where my EXP is at. Oh, yeah. So I definitely want to get 4 fights with the Minotaur zombies for the best amount of EXP and money to gain. So hopefully we get 4 Minotaur zombies. Yeah, it's a low amount. Let's reset. And actually, how much magic can I use? Okay, so I can use 4 of the Fire 3 spells. But I think I can increase that to 5 with the next level up, right? Let me check. So level 18, level 19. Oh, no, sorry. Level 19 just increases my level 3 spell to use it 3 times, which will definitely be useful when fighting against the wizards, because the wizards are unfortunately mandatory to fight if they show up. It's a battle you can't run from, so you either fight them and live, or fight them and die. But yeah, alternatively, I could wait until I'm like level 22, because then I'd be able to use 5 Thanes of Fire 3, as well as 4 Thanes of... So I guess grinding to level 22 is also another option. I mean, the more I overgrind now, the easier it will be to get through the Earth Cave. And getting through the wizards were pretty tough, so I guess it's not really a bad solution if I were to go for it. Yeah, the Wyvern's going to be worthwhile. Let me see. Actually, I should probably save my fire spells. And not that it matters because I got slain. God damn it, stop spawning in the giants. Alright, here we go. Now don't die and burn them to the ground. Okay, now let's hope we can defeat the remaining ones, because this will grant us the most amount of possible EXP in Gil. Da-da-da-ba-da. There we go. So 4,200 experience in Gil. Now, where are we for the EXP? Okay, that's actually pretty good. So I think I'll do the remaining grinding off of the Peninsula Power. So we're gonna do a little bit of healing, eat a tent. And now we're gonna make our way to the ocean so we can grind a slight more. Part of me thinks I probably should grind to level 22 just so I have the extra edge. Because I don't know how hard the Lich is going to attack me, and I did have some close calls with the wizards in the Earth Cave, so maybe grinding to level 22 would actually be a good idea. You know what, maybe grinding to level 22 would be a good idea. I mean, ideally, I want to see how low of a level I can do with each dungeon, but I really don't want to repeat an entire dungeon if it took me like 40 minutes just to get to the boss fight at the end, just to die at the final boss fight, or to die to a bullshit encounter with some wizards or enemies that stun lock me. So maybe I should grind to like level 22. Maybe I should grind to like level 22 just so I can be safe. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way back to Cornelia. Go. 150, nice. Oh boy, it's gonna be a while before I can get to the EXP threshold I need. And I think this next level up for level 19 is gonna be a 1 in 16 grind. Let me just check. Don't you dare run away. Thank you. Let me just check. So level 19. So level 19, strength is guaranteed, which means agility and vitality are not guaranteed, so it's a 1 in 16 dice roll for agility and vitality. Oh god. Whenever I see those odd eyes, my anxiety goes up. Okay, 192. Alright. Now you throw a fire spell out, considering that any other enemies are immune to fire. Or resist fire, so... kill these guys so I can gain the most amount of EXP and money. Okay, so that was 300 EXP. Okay, so now I'm down to the 100 mark, so now I'm going to grind around Cornelia until I get close to the EXP threshold. So now I just got to grind to the EXP threshold. I just gotta be able to defeat these enemies and hope they don't run away, because the more they run away, then the slower the grind's gonna be. Okay, should be good to grind again. So I should be good for at least 3 encounters, and then I gotta check where my EXP is at. Go. Ba 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 down. Boo doo 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 doo. Ba 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 down. Doo 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 doo. Alright, so once I finish these enemies, I gotta see where my EXP is at, so that way I can make sure I'm within the EXP threshold I need. Okay, so one encounter against either a group of 3 or a group of 4 should be good, and then I save. So if I get a group of 5, run. If I get a group of 3 or 4, fight them. Okay, it's a group of 3, so this should be good. And before I save at the end, make sure I fully stock back up on potions. Okay, there we go. So 18 or less, right? Okay, 9 EXP, so there we go. We're at the EXP threshold now for leveling up. And it's going to be a 1 in 16 grind for agility and vitality since strength is guaranteed at level 19. But first, let me just fully stock back up on potions. Can't carry anymore, good. So yeah, now buy intense is really no longer a big concern anymore now that we're able to get a crap ton of money. Alright, there we go. So, max potions, we're at 56 tenths. That's really good. We're at the EXP threshold for leveling up to level 19. And once again, level 19. Strength and intelligence is guaranteed, but we're just min-maxing agility and vitality, so it's a 1 in 16 dice roll to get agility and vitality onto our black mage. But consider that level 22 is like only 3 levels away from level 19, I think I'll do that. I think I'll grind to level 22. I think I'll grind to level 22 before I continue on with the Earth Cave. Because I know one thing's for sure is that when I eventually do the Ice Cavern, I definitely gotta have like more than 300 HP. And that's because the boss that is there has an insta-kill moves, but also has a move that can guarantee to insta-kill you if you're less than 300 HP. So I definitely have to grind more than 300 HP when I eventually do the Ice Cave level. Wait, what? Oh no. All of them just ran away and I gained nothing. Crap. So yeah, now that I'm over leveled, these imps will have a high chance of running away now. So I just gotta hope they don't run away. So yeah, grinding in the water might be essential. Though if I'm gonna be doing the grinding, I might as well, like, make my way back to Pravoka. Agility, intelligence. Okay, nope. Didn't get the roll. So yeah, I think I might as well do the grind in the water while making my way back to Pravoka. Okay, 2 sharks. So once again, a 1 in 16 dice roll, so roll the dice for agility and vitality. Strength, agility, intelligence. Nope. Well, at least I'm getting good rolls for agility, just not vitality. Okay. Alright, let's see. Strength, intelligence, nope. So yeah, now we're at a point where grinding against the imps around Cornelia is not going to be as efficient anymore. And we already have like a crap ton of money anyway, so we can probably grind without needing to grind around Cornelia. It's just the only reason why I'm grinding around Cornelia mainly is so I can save the amount of money that I'm gaining. Okay, nope. Alright. Let's see. Strength, intelligence, nope. Again, it's a 1 in 16 dice roll. That's like less than 10%. I forget what the percentage is exactly for 1 in 16, but yeah, it's a less than 10% chance of us gaining the 2 stats that we need to min-max. But thankfully with us having the respond rate at 3 and us having AoE magic, this will speed up the process of grinding. Strength, intelligence, nope. Alright, let's kill Sharky here, as long as Sharky doesn't swim away. Wait, that didn't even kill him? What? Okay, strength, agility, intelligence. Damn it. Damn it, Vitality, you were supposed to show up. Strength, nope. At least Vitality showed up that time, but Agility did not. I mean, we definitely want to gain that Agility, because any extra percentage in our evasion is definitely a good chance of us being able to beat this goddamn game. Let's see. Strength, intelligence, nope. Again, the fact that we can do AoE damage instead of singular damage with every other class, the Black Mage is definitely one of the more faster classes to min-max stats for. The only other fastest would probably be the White Mage if you can grind against undead enemies, but chances of that is pretty much unlikely. Don't run away. Okay, strength. Nope. Damn it. I hate the fact that these battles are being wasted. Like, this is good EXP and money that I'm gaining, and I have to reset simply because of a stat or two not going up. Okay, strength, agility, intelligence, vitality. There we go. We got the 1 in 16 dice roll. So now let's save and grind more on the Peninsula power. So yeah, instead of going to the Earth Cave at level 19, I'm gonna mid-max till I get to level 22. If I get to level 22, then that's just more, then that's just increasing my chances of getting through the Earth Cave more, especially since at level 22, my bullets for both Fire 3 and Lit 3 increase. And by then, I should have a lot more chances of evading attacks and a more of a chance of enduring attacks. I can do this. Come on. Alright. Okay, 1 potion and 1 tent should be good enough. Yep. And here we go. Time for some mid-max fast grinding. Okay. I mean, I was hoping for 4 zombie minotaurs, but this is also pretty good. And now that I can use 4 fire 3s back to back, this will definitely increase the time that we can spend here. I'll use a fire 2 spell because I don't know if a single fire 1 spell is enough to defeat it. Yeah, not even a single fire 2 spell was enough to defeat it. So I'll use a single fire spell. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, fire 2, fire 2. Alright, there we go. Some good EXP and money. Okay, more than 9,000 to level up, so let me just heal up. Okay, eat a tent. There we go. Now time to grind more. But yeah, I'm so glad the Peninsula Power is something that exists because it definitely really speeds up the grinding process for what's already a repetitive and tedious process as is. Okay. So just use the Fire 3 twice, and that should be hopefully enough to defeat them. And thankfully they're missing more often, and that's thanks to us having the agility stat mid-maxing every single level. Okay, at least the troll's out of the way. Now hopefully 1 more Fire 3 spell is enough to get rid of these guys. Are you kidding me? It was not? Okay, hopefully 1 Fire 2 spell is enough. Okay. Alright, so I think I still have like 1 more Fire 3 spell, so I'll try to use that. Okay, no, definitely not the giants. Okay, not the enemies I was hoping for, but this will be fine. And maybe I should use the Lit 3 spell more or less just to get rid of the trolls. Oh god. Please act first before, No! Damn it! The one time I should be dodging. Stupid black mage. You have a very high chance of dodging. Actually dodge, you idiot. Okay, not the numbers I was hoping for, but this should be fine. Alright, just 1 more Fire 2 spell should be enough. go. Alright, what level are we at? Okay, 2,796. That's still pretty high of a level. Maybe if I fight up against... Actually, no, I'm out of the Fire 3 spells. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. I probably should just... Nope. Okay, let's eat a tent. So I guess I should probably grind around Provoca just to be on the safe side. So in the meantime, just kill any enemies that get in the way, because they're definitely going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. Because I might as well just gain the EXP while I'm on my way back to Provoca. Oh boy. Actually, I think using the ice spell would have been enough. Actually, no, the Great Wolves may not have gone down. Alright, we'll save at the end here. Especially since it costs less than using a tent. Alright. Oh boy. Now I'm kind of wondering if I should go to the Peninsula Power just for better grinding. God, I don't know. All I know is that I need to level up. Okay, the Ogres are a pretty good resource. I mean, I guess if I grind just a little bit on the south side of the Peninsula Power, I can probably get a decent amount of encounters. Especially since the further south I go, the more close I am to Crescent Lake. Ba ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Oh boy, it's gonna take a little bit longer doing it this way, but what can I do? Maybe try to get as south as I can possibly go for hopefully some high encounters. Oh my god, act Nits? Seriously? You're just letting yourself be used as a goddamn pinata. You're just being used as a pinata. Like, seriously. At least I'm taking minuscule damage from these fights. Seriously, I didn't kill this one? Alright. Alright, let me check my EXP now. Yeah, still over 1,000. Come on. Oh boy, I'm gaining crap EXP here. I'm probably better off just going back in the water. Do do do. Alright, so I'm just gonna save at the end here, and then try to do some of the grinding on the water to try to push myself within the EXP threshold. I mean, I probably should have tried another battle against the Peninsula Power, and like maybe one Minotaur fight would have got me closer to the EXP threshold, but it is what it is. Now, I think regardless of where we sail in the ocean, we're always facing the same enemy encounter, regardless of where we sail. So we could just sail left and right in this spot until we eventually get close to the EXP threshold. Once again, pay attention. Okay, 474. Okay, definitely another encounter. Alright, nice. Okay, that should be within my EXP threshold now. Sort of, but it's about there. So I think we're better off just grinding in the water for the EXP, so... or for the stats to level up. So let me save. Alright, so once again, we're going to level 20. So at level 20, shit, wrong tab, hold on. Level 20, Vitality is guaranteed to go up, so it's Strength and Agility that we need to min-max. So it's a 1 in 16 chance for Strength and Agility to go up, otherwise Vitality is always guaranteed to go up. I think we gain more EXP while we're in the water, so we'll do the grinding in the water. So Strength and Agility is what we need. As long as the odd eyes don't paralyze me like that. Ugh. God, I hate those odd eyes. And the fact that they're a weak enemy encounter that can run away from me now is ridiculous for the fact that they can still stun me. I mean, I don't know how the algorithm works exactly. I just know that you either get stunned or you have something that oh my frickin' god! Screw the fuck off! Sorry guys, I am just really annoyed by those enemies that just stun lock you. It's ridiculous. But yeah, unfortunately, just like the imps, these guys, the Shahag, pretty much still have a chance of running from me, so I do have to pay attention when I defeat them. Okay. Strength, intelligence, vitality, no. So once again, vitality is guaranteed at level 20. It's just the strength and agility stat that I need to worry about leveling up. But the problem is that whenever these goddamn odd eyes appear, I have to worry about wasting time because of them paralyzing me. And the longer I stay paralyzed, the more enemies will run away from battle, which means the less chances of me leveling up when I actually defeat the damn fight, or I die trying. Just gonna steal some cookies here. Okay, nope. That's a definite nope. Yeah, that's a low amount of enemies. I may not even level up from this. Of course I don't level up from this. Let me just get a second encounter just so I can guarantee to level up. Starting to think that grinding on the ocean might have been a bad idea. And unfortunately, I don't even gain all that much EXP from the battle. Okay, if I actually don't level up from this, then I might as well just save so I can at least guarantee that the next level up will be a level up. Or the next battle will be guaranteed a level up. Yeah, nope. Now strength just refuses to appear now, huh? Again, just min-maxing strength and agility. I got agility that time, just not vitality. Or not, strength. And yeah, it seems like the next level ups are also going to be a 1 in 16 level up. For level 20, level 21, and level 22, it's going to be a 1 in 16 chance for all of them. But yeah, I think I'll go back to the Earth Cave once I'm level 22. Because by that point, I'll be able to use 5 Fire 3 spells and 4 Lit 3 spells. Because I definitely need the Lit 3 spells for the wizards that appear. And then I definitely need the Fire spell for Lich. Okay, no. And unfortunately, doing the Earth Cave is definitely mandatory. Well, I mean, not just for completing the game, but for being able to progress to the other dungeons to begin with. All the other dungeons are inaccessible to us until we beat the Earth Cave. Because the Wise Men in Crescent Lake will not give us the canoe until the Earth Fiend is defeated. Strength. Again, it's a 1 in 16 chance. It's a severe low chance, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Darn, I don't even know if these guys will level me up or not. And one of them ran, because of course. Okay, but if I don't level up, I might as well save. Okay, I did not level up, but I might as well save so I can guarantee that the next battle will level me up if an enemy runs away. Oh, somebody subscribed. Abraham Angel, thank you for subscribing to me. Alright, so even though I did not level up and I gained a small amount of EXP, let me just save, because if these enemies are just going to run from battles, I might as well save, so that way if enemies do run from battles, I can at least level up at every single attempt. It's just a matter of min-maxing that strength and vitality, or strength and agility that I need. Now, had I gone back to my old grinding ways, I would have not bothered with the strength and just worry about agility. But now that I am bothering with strength at all, I need to bother with strength at all. Want to know the best way to name your party next time you play Final Fantasy 1? I don't know. I mean, I can only max out to 4 characters, so what is the best way? But yeah, thank you so much, Abraham Angel, for subscribing to Nitsa Gamer. I hope you enjoy the content on this channel. So there's going to be 2 Final Fantasy runs coming out soon, which are currently in the making. So this one, Final Fantasy 1 on the NES, which is a Black Mage only run. And then the other run I'm doing is Final Fantasy X, which I think I've already said what the run is, but I also want to keep my runs a surprise. When Final Fantasy was made, they were based on Dungeons & Dragons, so the devs are the players. Guess that makes sense. Okay, strength. Okay, nope, I did not get agility, so reset. So essentially, intelligence and vitality are guaranteed at this level up, and we're banking on a 1 in 16 chance of strength and agility going up. So we just keep resetting until both strength and agility level up. Nope. So the only stats that are guaranteed to level up is intelligence and vitality. Luck no matters for us anymore in this run, because luck essentially just increases our chances of running from battles, but considering that considering the fact that we're able to run from battles no matter what, once we reach a stat of 15, we're totally fine in terms of running from battles. So the only stats that we care about is pretty much strength, agility, and vitality. for most of the level ups, we want to make sure that we gain those 3 stats. But when all 3 of those stats are not guaranteed, then we're just focused on agility and vitality. But if we happen to get strength as well, which is a 1 in 64 chance, then that's even better. The hero leader is called Hyro in honor of Hyro however you pronounce Japanese names. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Hyro is usually a name that's associated with the name hero. Alright, so as of now, we're just grinding for level 20 while trying to get the strength and agility we need. And right now our goal is to get to level 22 with mid-max agility and vitality and as much strength as possible before we complete the second half of the Earth Cave. Okay, reset. Oh crap, I may not even level up after defeating these guys. If I don't, then I can just save. Yeah, I didn't even level up. I'm gonna save just in case if I do get an encounter with those guys, I do level up. So still at level 19. So there's a chance I might encounter those guys again. If I do, then I'm definitely not gonna level up, but I might as well save because enemies now in this area are running away from me. Also crap, I need to make sure that I'm fully stocked on potions and such. It's fine. I should be fine. Alright, let's bring the canines to extinction. Ah, my furry canine friends are gonna kill me. Let's reset. And unfortunately, looking at our max HP, we're not getting a lot of HP right now. But that's fine, we just need to make sure that we get to level 22. Do the Earth Cave dungeon, and then we might min-max again before doing the Fire dungeon. And then we got to make sure that we have at least more than 300 HP before we do the Ice Cavern. The reason why we need to have more than 300 HP when we do the Ice Cavern is because the boss has 2 different insta-kill moves. One is guaranteed to insta-kill me regardless of where my HP is, but the other move is guaranteed to insta-kill you if you're less than 300 HP. If I remember correctly, so I definitely need to grind to a point where I'm more than 300 HP. Oh boy. Yeah, who knows? This min-maxing could take up to an hour, but who knows? I mean, on average, it's taken us, like, you know, I've been able to, like, you know, get it to, like, 10 minutes now that we have AoE damage. And I think the longest min-maxing grind so far was an hour and 30 minutes, but that was because we were attacking with singular damage. Of course, the RNG gods are doing whatever they can to make my life a living hell. Okay, there's a chance I may not level up at this level, but we'll see. Okay, no. Reset. Goddamn random monster encounter. I'm so glad that I have the respawn rate at 8 so I can speed through this faster. And I guess with the upside of these wolves running away, that decreases the time wasted on seeing how much I attack them. I mean, it's only like maybe less than a second, but it's a little bit that adds up. Oh my god, now I'm just not getting either of the stats, like seriously. Again, it's a 25% chance with each stat that is not guaranteed to level up, but still. Oh my god, a lot of them are running away. Ah, come on, just frickin' get the stats so I can move on. It hasn't taken me this long to get agility and strength, or 2 stats, I mean. Come on. Okay, at least I got agility that time, but it doesn't matter because I want strength as well. I mean, granted, agility is the most important thing, but I finally made the decision to start min-maxing strength whenever at least agility or vitality are guaranteed. So pretty much when the 3 stats are not guaranteed, I'm just min-maxing agility and vitality. But if agility or vitality is guaranteed, then I will min-max strength. Because even though, yeah, I'm doing the majority of the damage with magical damage, that's probably going to only help us a certain amount of ways. And we might need strength if we're going to fight the rematch against Tiamat and Chaos at the end of the game. Oh my god, are you freaking serious right now? 1 EXP, god, yeah, awesome, oh, freaking awesome, yeah, god, I love that 1 EXP. Oh, that is so worth spending 50 gilda in the inn for, frick yes. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing the grind for another 30 minutes until I eventually give up, or not give up, but until I eventually need to end the stream and then stream more later. God. I mean, I know I'm banking with very low odds against the RNG gods, but Jesus Christ. Wait, what? That didn't defeat them? What? A lit 3 spell did not defeat them? How much damage did that do? I mean, the respawn rate is at 8, so it's going by way too fast. Okay, now I'm getting agility, but not strength. Christ. But yeah, I apologize in advance for anybody that can't look at flashing images. And now I don't get either stats. My god. I mean, at least vitality is guaranteed, but still. It would be nice if we had some efficient leveling up, or at least fast leveling up. I just wish there was a way to, like, increase the chances of stats that are not guaranteed, but there unfortunately isn't. The only way to do it is to just keep resetting until we eventually get the RNG gods to work in our favor. Yeah, this might be one of the longest 1 in 16 grinds we've done since getting AoE damage. I mean, the longest has been an hour and a half, but mind you, that was because we had only singular damage before we could get AoE damage, but still. But yeah, I'll have to see how long this 1 in 16 grinds are being. Oh my god. Okay, got an ogre, nice. Okay, will Shrek here level me up? Shrek did not level me up. But hopefully we get another big HP growth at level 21 or level 22. Because again, the goal is to grind to level 22. I'm just glad we're not facing up against enemies that stun lock me anymore. I mean, that's the reason why I'm not grinding in the water anymore, is because of the odd eyes that keep stun locking me. Great. Now I'm not getting either stats. Jesus Christ. I'm hitting that 75% chance each of not getting the stats I need. I mean, yeah, we probably don't need to necessarily max out every single, or min-max every single stat, but the more we min-max now, the easier the rest of the run will be, because, again, once we get closer and closer to level 50, most of the grind and most of the run is just going to be very, very grindy. So it's just more ideal to min-max now, so that way it's easier for me to get to the next levels, and more efficient for me to get through the remaining dungeons until we eventually need to get to the level 50 we need to do the final dungeon. Because again, we got to do the entire final dungeon in one shot with no way to escape it. Because ideally we could, you know, do the final dungeon and then use the warp spell once we get the Masamune weapon, making it efficient for us to do physical attacks, but unfortunately that's just not on the table for us. Ugh. Okay, I got agility to go up that time, but nope. Ugh. Huh, so even a lit 3 spell is not enough to beat the iguanas. How about the fire spell? Okay, it seems like both fire and lightning does about the same amount of damage, so I guess it really doesn't matter. And it also doesn't matter because I didn't get the goddamn stats I need. Ah. Okay, strength. God damn it, I was hoping to see agility. I would have been so freaking happy to see agility there. I saw strength, I got excited, and then suddenly my heart broke when I did not see agility. Now, is it overkill with me going with tier 3 spells instead of tier 2 spells? Maybe. But honestly, it's just satisfying to just kill enemies with overpowered magic. There's just something so satisfying about that. I want to lean back in my chair, but I also have to lean forward just so I can press the reset button. God damn it. Yay, agility went up. Now what about strength? Are you gonna try at the vampire? I've already beaten the vampire. I've already done half of the Earth Cave already. I've beaten the vampire, I got the ruby, and I already traded the ruby and got the rod, so I can continue the second half of the Earth Cave. So I can continue the second half of the Earth Cave, it's just, right now I'm just doing some min-max grinding. So right now my new goal is to get to level 22 before I continue on with the second half of the Earth dungeon. The two reasons is because both my... when I get to level 22, I'll be able to use 5 Thanes of Fire 3 and 4 Thanes of Lit 3. So that's the primary reason why I'm getting to level 22, is just so I can have more ammunition for the Lit 3 and Fire 3 spells, because the Lit 3 is going to be essential to fight up against the wizards that will spawn within the Earth Cave, and they are an unrunnable battle. So the wizards inside the Earth Cave is an unrunnable battle, and since they take more damage from lightning damage, I want as much lightning damage as possible. And the more I have, like, the Fire 3 spell, then the sooner I can defeat the Lich, who takes more damage from fire magic. Okay, strength. Oh, finally, yes! Strength and agility. Okay, reset. No, don't you freaking dare reset. I'll break my freaking finger if I accidentally reset it. Okay, how much potions and tents do we have? Yeah, I can save buying up the tents and potions for later. I definitely have more than enough. So there we go. We got level 20 now. 30 more levels to go until we reach max level. And until then, we just min-max agility and vitality as much as possible, and sometimes min-max strength, unless we're at levels where both agility and vitality are not guaranteed. Alright, so here we go. 74% chance of evading an attack, so now we're getting close to a 3 and 4 chance of evading physical attacks now. 17 absorb, with most of that defense coming from the silver bracelet. So yeah, once again, we got the silver bracelet. We still have the cap and gloves from near the beginning of the game, but right now that's the best armor pieces we're going to be able to have. Now, I did save right. As long as I eat a tent in the overworld, I should be safe anyway. Wait, hold on. I can tell if I just look it up. Oh, now we can start using level 7 magic, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to learn level 7 magic until we can beat the Earth Cave and the Ice Cave and get the airship. So even though we can learn level 7 magic now, we have no way of learning level 7 magic until later. Perfect score on agility and vitality. Yep. I mean, vitality was guaranteed at level 20 anyway. It was just agility and strength I was min-maxing. Before I was just min-maxing, agility, but considering that strength might be a potential backup and I can reset more frequently, I think it's worthwhile min-maxing strength a lot more so I have more strength, because who knows, those extra points of strength might go a long way when I eventually face up against the last 2 boss fights of the game. Okay, so let me just eat a tent. Okay, so now we're at 15,000 EXP in terms of leveling up, so now we're going to be doing some more grinding on the Peninsula of Power. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to have any chance against the Tyro. The Tyro is actually a good amount of EXP grinding, but until we get the airship and can go to the desert freely, yeah, we're definitely not grinding against the Tyro. And we're definitely not grinding against the Tyro until we get, like, the Opal Bracelet for a better chance of dodging. Okay, here we go. 3 Minotaur zombies. This is a good amount. Hopefully we can one-shot kill them so we can have more fire damage for the later fights. Okay, I think I can probably just kill this one with 1 Fire 2 spell so I don't waste my Fire 3 spell. Good. Next level will be good getting strength. Let me just check. So yeah, level 21, agility is guaranteed, but not vitality and strength. So we're mid-maxing for strength and vitality at level 21. So unfortunately, it's another 1 in 16 grind, but it's better than, well, not grinding for it. Okay. I am so glad we're able to grind on the Peninsula of Power because, yeah, the Peninsula of Power definitely really speeds up the grinding process of getting to the next level. So right now we're level 20. Our goal is to get to level 22, so that way we have more Lit 3 spells to work with. Again, the Tyro is a good fight, but we're not endurable enough to fight it. But unfortunately, level 22 is also a 1 in 16 grind as well. And, ooh, yes, we got 4 of these guys. Nice. Yeah, only defeated 1 of them, because of course. And since some of them took under 100 damage, we definitely want to throw another Fire 3 spell at them. Oh my god, they took so little damage from that. Okay, we'll do a Fire 2 spell since we threw 2 Fire 3 spells at them. Okay, so 4,000, nice. I think just to save time on resetting, I'm gonna save back at the end now. Gonna save back at the end so that way I can at least not waste time on reattempts just because I only have 1 thing of Fire 3 on me. Because, yeah, there is a chance that I can instantly kill those guys with a Fire 3 spell, but unfortunately there is still a chance I do small damage with Fire 3. Oh man, it's so satisfying defeating these Geists because these Geists are definitely a problem and a frustration when they stun lock me. So yeah, our Black Mage is definitely getting more and more powerful and more endurable, but that doesn't mean our odds are necessarily increased. And yeah, now we're getting to a point where enemies around both Cornelia and Pravoka are starting to run away from us. So min-max grinding is definitely going to be a little bit more frustrating, but it's better than nothing. I mean, it's better than being low-leveled and having them. Okay, come on, move. Don't you dare move up. Thank you. Okay, we're getting close to 50,000 gil now, which is great. I don't know how much money we need exactly for the level 7 spells, because we'll need at least, we're going to need at least the Ice 3 spell, so that way we can at least use strong ice attacks as well. And unfortunately, regardless of how we level up, level 7 spells are pretty much useless for us. Level 8 spells are pretty much useless for us because we can't learn a single level 8 spell in this game. We could if we upgraded to the Black Wizard via Rat's Tail with Bahamut, but unfortunately that's not going to be an option for us. I mean, it is an option for us, it's just within the rules of the challenge run, I have to be a Black Mage through and through. I mean, yeah, this run would be significantly easier if I allowed myself to be a black wizard, but I'm not. Because if I'm a black wizard, then I can definitely learn the flare spell as well as the warp spell, which is definitely going to be super essential. Because with the warp spell, I can at least... yeah, with the warp spell, I could definitely get the Masamune, escape from the dungeon, and then I can essentially, you know, have the strongest weapon in the game already at the ready, but that's not how I'm going to do the grind. I did save there, right? Hope I did. Alright, so time for some strong grinding. Not against giants, preferably Minotaur zombies. Frozen Wolves are a good alternative. The Tyro would also be a good alternative, but unfortunately we're just not endurable enough to fight it. I mean, once we're able to get the Opal Bracelet from the Sunken Shrine, which is the third Fiend's temple, we'll have like the highest possible defense we can get. Yeah, it's only 5 Frozen Wolves, not worth it. Definitely got to have like 7 Frozen Wolves if we want to make that a worthwhile grind. Otherwise, we're mainly focused on the Minotaur zombies. Okay, this will be fine, so I'll do this. Okay, so 1 potion and 1 tent should be enough to fully heal me. Da 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 da. There we go. So, okay. Okay, so 4,836. So that's good. All right, so just 1 potion and 1 tent. Okay, this is a good one. Hopefully I can defeat them in 1 shot. So just use nothing but Fire 3 until they're gone. Oh my god, do more damage than that, you idiot. Now hopefully our Black Mage remembers he can dodge, because unfortunately he's forgetting that he can dodge. Oh my god, are you serious? That would have been a good, amount of EXP and money too. And now we gotta reset until we get a good encounter again. Yeah. And once again, the giants are just not worth it. Not only do they give less EXP than if we were to fight the zombie minotaurs, but they're bulky as heck and they hit hard. Okay, definitely not worth it. I definitely want 7 frozen wolves, not 6. I want to make use of the fire spell as much as possible while gaining as much as possible. Okay, here we go. 4 zombie minotaurs. This is good. Hopefully this doesn't actually level me up once I defeat all of them. Okay, 1. Of course there's 3 left. Now, come on. Remember, you can dodge, you idiot. Okay, hopefully 1 more fire 3 spell is enough. Okay, he remembers he can dodge. No, come on. Defeat them in 1 shot, please. Please. Thank God. Oh, yes. Okay, hopefully I don't level up. Okay, thank God I didn't. Okay, so now 636. Okay, so definitely doing any of the grind on the Peninsula Power is definitely going to over-level me. So let me just chug down some potions and some tents. Okay, and 1 more tent. Now we just gotta grind on some random encounters until we get close to the EXP threshold. Actually, I probably should have saved the fire spell for the Geists, considering that they take more damage from fire, but I guess it doesn't matter because they're a low-level enemy encounter anyway. Oh, wow, the werewolf actually did not die from that? Seriously? And of course they die from 17 damage with the staff. This game, sometimes this game. But yeah, I'm so glad we can do the Peninsula Power grind. It just makes everything more efficient. But I don't know what level it will be at, but at some point, even the Peninsula Power is going to be not a reliable way of grinding for us, because while even the Minotaur zombies are going to run away if we're too overpowered. And when we get to that point, then yeah, it's going to be freaking hell just trying to get to level 50. Again, let's make sure we're not over grinding. Okay, 165. I probably should get to the end to save. And then I just got to push myself within the EXP threshold. If I level up, I reset if I don't gain the 1 in 16 stats that I need. Okay, so for this one, let's see. Okay, so level 21. So level 21, agility is 100% guaranteed. Agility and intelligence. But now I have to do a 1 in 16 dice roll for strength and vitality. There's plenty of good EXP spots. Oh, I know there is. It's just most of those spots past the Peninsula Power I can only get to with the airship. So yeah, not much excitement until I can eventually get the airship and grind in those areas. But until the Peninsula Power starts to become more useless and more of a problem in min-maxing the stats, I'm pretty much going to be prioritizing the Peninsula Power until the Peninsula Power becomes useless. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, agility and intelligence is guaranteed, as I said before. It's strength and vitality we need. So we're pretty much just going to grind. If we level up, don't get the stats we need, we reset. If we get the stats we need, we save. If we don't level up because we didn't gain enough EXP, then we also save. Because now that we're in an area where we're at a level where enemies are starting to run away, we definitely want to make sure that the remaining enemies that are left or don't run away before I burn them to death are enough to level me up. Okay, strength, agility, intelligence. Okay, vitality did not go up, so I did not get the 25% chance of vitality going up. So, a bunch of numbers. So the Peninsula Power is one of the most reliable grind spots, but where else is a reliable grind spot in the late game? Because I think I remember two of the reliable grind spots, if you're not going to the dungeons, would be the desert in the north, where you can fight against the Tyro dinosaurs, because apparently they give you a good amount of EXP. And then the other is by using the canoe in the northern continents, because apparently those guys also give you a good amount of EXP as well. And since they take more damage from electricity, it's actually ideal to grind in the via canoe in those areas. So I saved because I gained enough EXP to not level up. And since, again, enemies have a chance of running away, I want to be able to level up with the few enemies that don't run away. So I'm only saving if I get closer and closer to the EXP threshold, and reloading if I don't get the levels I need. Because, yeah, now enemies are starting to run away. And unfortunately, grinding in the around Cornelia is now still reliable, but not going to be as reliable. And even enemies in the water are starting to run away. Strength, agility, intelligence. Darn it. Because, yeah, it was like 30 or something minutes with level 20 trying to get strength and agility on me. So now it's strength and vitality that we need. So right now, again, the main goal is to pretty much mid-max our stats as much as possible. Try to get strength, agility, and vitality. on me. And at levels where agility and vitality are not guaranteed, then I'm just bothering with agility and vitality and not strength, because it's a 1 in 64 chance, and that's definitely a chance I don't want to rely on, because that's less than 2%. A grind where 3 stats are not guaranteed and a less than 2% is just not worth the insanity. Since I'm doing so much damage with my magical damage, I really only want to min-max strength enough in preparation for the final dungeon. Because once I get Masamune, then I have the best possible attacking weapon in the game with the highest crit rate and highest attack power, and I may have to use that when fighting against Tiamat and Chaos. Now, the fortunate thing is that Tiamat, in the normal Fiends dungeon, in the, 4th major dungeon of the game, and god damn it, see what I mean? They have a chance of running away, and if they run away, I only gain 1 EXP, which is definitely not worth saving for. I am definitely not spending 50 gil just to save because I got 1 EXP. And once again, I'm relying on tier 3 magic spells just so I can get through this faster. Okay. Got vitality that time, just not strength, because this game wants to hate me. I just gotta respond to someone via text here. Monsters perish. Okay, let's see. Nope. Reset. Reset and start a new game and waste all the progress that I made. That really pissed me off. Yeah, one nightmare I definitely have is having my consoles or computer fucking die and I waste all the progress that I made. In fact, that's one of the reasons why doing challenge runs with games that are on Steam is actually ideal, because at least even if your computer, dies, you at least have your save saved to the cloud, and it's only just a matter of time before you get yourself a new functional computer. But if it's like a console, then you're kind of fucked, and if you're playing on an emulator, then you're also pretty fucked. So, unfortunately, I'm not playing this on a Steam. This is emulation. I would try to play this on, console, but the problem is that I think the latest possible console you can play Final Fantasy 1 on is the Wii U, but the Wii U store is, completely closed, so that's not an option, and they don't have it on the Switch Online. They don't have Final Fantasy 1 for Switch Online, so that's not an option, so here we go. Strength, agility, intelligence, no vitality. Okay. And it seems like my partner is on his way here. Traffic is pretty effed today, he says. Darn. And not the fun kind of F. So yeah, now we can start using level 7 magic, which is great, but it's not going to be helpful if we can't learn the Ice 3 spell yet. Strength, agility, intelligence, no vitality. God darn it. Because yeah, definitely out of all the spells that we need to learn, we definitely need to make sure that we learn all 3 tiers of every elemental spell. And then after that, it's pretty much learning any potential side spells that can get us through the game, while also acknowledging that certain spells are just not going to level us up. Okay, so that did not level us up from the one Mad Pony fight, but I'm gonna save because yeah, with only 18 experience points, that's definitely guaranteed to level me up regardless of what I fight, unless every single enemy runs away from battle, which hopefully doesn't happen. And again, the reason why I'm not grinding on the ocean and I'm grinding on land is because at least around Pravoka, there's no enemies that can stun lock me, whereas the enemies in the ocean, the odd eyes have a chance of stunning me. So that's why I'm not grinding in the ocean right now. I'm grinding on land, because enemies that stun lock me definitely are a huge pain in the freaking ass in this run. And once again, I'm just using tier 3 magic to guarantee that I actually do kill them. Nope. I got the 25% dice roll of luck going up. Too bad luck is useless for the rest of this run. Because, yeah, again, once I gain 18 stats of luck, that's practically all I need. Or, I mean, 15 stats of luck, not 18. What am I talking about? Gotta check my vitamins here. Ah, come on. No, I don't want a multitude of pills. I just want one pill. Come on. There we go. Gotta take my vitamins. Be a good boy here. Let's see. Okay, no strength. Reset. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my god, every single map pony except for one runs away. Are you serious? I'm probably... Oh, no, actually, I will level up. I only have, like, 18 things of... Wait, I didn't level up? Wait a minute. Did I just fuck... Did I just screw myself? Hold on. Okay, no, I just didn't reset. That's the issue. I mean, hopefully I didn't reset while I gained the stats that I needed. I wasn't paying attention. I should be paying attention. Pay attention. I just hope I didn't accidentally gain the stats that I actually needed and ended up resetting that. You gotta pay attention. I was like, wait, why am I level 21 already? And just did another fight and didn't level up. That's because I didn't reset. Okay, no strength. So once again, I'm min-maxing strength and vitality here because agility is the only one that's guaranteed to level up. Thank you for not running away. Okay, no strength. Worst part is that I'm not even halfway to the max level. The max level is 50, and I'm only just getting to level 21. So I'm not even halfway yet. And unfortunately, regardless of how powerful I am, it's not going to increase the chances of 1 in 16 chances to increase their chances. Unless it's like a 1 in 4 dice roll for a single stat. Okay, strength, agility, intelligence. Now! I get excited whenever I see strength, and the fact that agility appears, but it's 100% appears, feels like it's rubbing salt in the wounds and getting me excited that vitality is going to appear as well. Oh, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Unfortunately, we're not even halfway through this game. We haven't even activated a single elemental orb yet. Strength, agility, intelligence, now. Yeah, we still got to do the Four Fiends dungeon. We still got to go through the Waterfall Cave, the Ice Cave, and even though we're not going to do the class upgrade, we will still go out of our way to get the Rat's Tail just for bragging rights. Because I'm pretty sure this run would not be considered complete unless I go out of my way to get the Rat's Tail. As long as I have the Rat's Tail, at least I have bragging rights that I managed to complete that optional dungeon. No strength. These 1 to 16 dice rolls are suddenly getting more and more bad RNG. Seriously. Alright. Let's burn them to the ground before they run away. The only thing that exists in this spot is ash, nothing more. Ran away, but at least I gained enough EXP for leveling up. Strength, agility, intelligence. Come on, vitality, appear. I mean, regardless of how I roll, like, obviously strength is like the least important of the 3 stats, but I definitely want vitality to appear if I want a high enough HP. And unfortunately, after we finish the Earth Cave and get the canoe, we're gonna need to grind anyway to make sure we have more than 300 HP before we consider doing the Ice Cavern, considering that, as I mentioned before... Okay, strength, agility, intelligence... God damn it. As I mentioned before, when we get to the boss fight, Deadeye, he has an insta-kill move, but he also has another insta-kill move that is guaranteed to kill you if you're less than 300 HP. At least that's how I remember the move working, right? It was like less than 300 HP, it's guaranteed to insta-kill you. And if that's the case, then we definitely need to make sure we're at more than 300 HP before we do the Ice Cavern dungeon. Strength, agility, intelligence... God damn it. I'm suddenly getting decent dice rolls, but not enough to get the vitality. I mean, yeah, there's been attempts where I'm obviously getting vitality and not strength, but I want to get both at the same time. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know which run I'm more excited to release, the Final Fantasy Black Mage run or the Final Fantasy X run that I'm doing. Though I have a feeling that the Final Fantasy X run is definitely going to give me more views than my Final Fantasy I run. Damn. Yeah, I'm getting good dice rolls with getting strength, just not vitality. Now, the thing is, I don't know if vitality works like a calculation where it increases based on like a percentage or something, or if it's just a simple like plus thing in the math problem. Like, I don't know how vitality works exactly. Didn't get strength, so that's a nope. But regardless, we definitely need to min-max vitality if we want our walking glass cannon to be as endurable as possible. And already we're making him far more endurable than what he would usually be in a normal run. Though obviously, once you're in the late game, he's definitely going to be a lot more stronger than this. And usually your Black Mage is not taking all that much damage anyway, because you're usually going to have him in like the 3rd or 4th party slot. Strength, agility, intelligence. God damn it, come on. Let vitality appear, damn it. Because yeah, you ideally want your glass cannons to be in the 4th or the 3rd or 4th party slot. So essentially your mages should be in your 3rd and 4th slot. And pretty much your fighter, thief, monk, and sometimes red mage should be in the first 2. But out of all of them, the fighter should always be in the 1st slot, and the thief should always be in the 1st or 2nd slot, preferably the 2nd slot if you have a fighter. Because obviously, enemies tend to attack you if you're in a higher slot than a lower slot. Though, since we're the only slot that is available, then pretty much our dead corpses are not taking anything. Alright, here we go. Roll. No strength. So yeah, this is definitely the least fun part of the entire run. So I'll definitely say this is an interesting challenge run for sure. I definitely don't regret doing it so far. And I know for sure that once I beat Chaos, it's going to be the most satisfying feeling ever. Being able to beat Chaos as well as get the Rat's Tail with a Black Mage only and without upgrading his class to Black Wizard. Doing that alone, I think, is a very worthwhile, satisfying achievement. And I think that's going to make me recommend the run, even though I probably should not recommend the run because it's grindy as frick. Now, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess min-maxing, you know, these stats is probably not as important, but still, we're playing as a freaking glass cannon, so of course I want to min-max agility and vitality as much as possible. Obviously, we can increase our defense more once we get better armor, but yeah. Okay, agility. Oh man, I've been streaming this for more than 4 hours already. I mean, considering the progress that I've made, getting a few levels and completing half of the Earth Cave already, and getting the Silver Bracelet, I've definitely made a lot of progress. Try a C counter, maybe for luck, that's not really going to make a difference. And in fact, that's going to decrease my chances of, or that's going to decrease reloading, because unfortunately enemies at the sea still have a chance of running away. And there's the chance of Odd Eye appearing, and Odd Eye unfortunately has a chance of stun locking me into a game over or just wasting my time. And considering that the enemies here don't stun me, at least not that I've seen so far around Pravoka, I'm better off just grinding on the lands of Pravoka or even grinding on the lands around Cornelia. Okay, agility again. God damn it, now I'm not getting strength. But yeah, just grinding on the sea is not going to increase my chances because again, I'm not relying on like it's a 25% chance regardless if we're fighting against a weak encounter, a high encounter, an encounter on the sea, or an encounter on land. It doesn't matter. It's always a 25% chance for stats that are not guaranteed to go up, and we're relying on 2 stats to go up. And that's a 1 in 16 chance, which is, well, less than 10%. I don't know what the percentage is exactly, but it's a very, very low percent. And the thing is that if we were min-maxing both strength, agility, and vitality, it's a 1 in 64 chance, and that's like less than 2%. So that's the reason why I'm not min-maxing, you know, 3 stats at one level, because that's just freaking insane. And originally, I was not min-maxing strength. I was only min-maxing strength at levels where agility and vitality were guaranteed. But now that I'm min-maxing strength at levels like this, where either agility or vitality is guaranteed to go up, you get one of those stats along with strength, which is a 1 in 16 chance. Essentially, I am increasing the amount of resetting I have to do in order to min-max my strength as much as possible. Oh, you stupid creeps. God damn it. I'm still at 20, so let me just get another encounter. Unfortunately, they ran away, which only gets me 1 EXP, and unfortunately, that's not worth saving. Okay, thankfully, 1 Mad Pony is enough for me to level up, so as long as 1 stays on the battle, then at least I'm leveling up. God damn it. Jesus Christ. So yeah, now all this min-maxing is taken as high as like 30 minutes. It's freaking ridiculous. But yeah, once we get the airship is going to make things significantly easier. It will make things significantly easier because then we'll be able to get the airship, go to the Peninsula Power, walk along the Peninsula Power, and heck, even use the Peninsula Power to probably min-max our stats instead of having to grind on a low enemy encounter. Not ideal, but At least it's an option. I mean, it'll probably be an option once we get over level 40, but we'll see when we eventually get there. Okay, Vitality was guaranteed that time. So at least I'm getting the dice rolls for Vitality. Though, not that I'm seeing how much Vitality shows up, because I'm always resetting if I don't see Strength. But yeah, doing a sea encounter is not going to increase my chances. In fact, it's going to decrease the chances and have more resetting because of stun locks. Strength, agility, intelligence. Oh, come on! Just get freaking Vitality, too. Of course, I'm getting the stats individually, just not the two stats at the same time. Just, oh my god. Okay, agility, not that it matters because I didn't see strength. Wait, let me just bring up a calculator for a second. So, okay, so a 1 in 16 chance is a 6.25% chance. So it's a 6.25% chance of us mid-maxing the stats we need. So it's another stat. Damn. So it's one or the other stat. So far it is. I mean, as far as I can see. Though, obviously, there's more attempts where I'm not getting either. But yeah, 1 in 16 chance is a 6.25% chance. That's how ridiculous this 1 in 16 stat grinding is. So strength, agility, intelligence. Yeah. So I got the 25% chance of strength appearing, just not the 25% chance of vitality appearing. And for both stats to appear, it's a 6.25% chance. And mind you, that could be even lower if it's a 1 in 64 chance, because that's like 1 point something. Let me just see here. Wait, no. So yeah, a 1 in 64 chance is a 1.56% chance. So hell no, that's not happening. I'd rather rely on a 6.25%. Or a 6.25% chance. Okay, let's see. Strength, agility, intelligence. Come on, just let vitality appear. I've gone through so many 1 in 16s and we've been able to get them successfully. It's just for whatever reason, just Jesus Christ, it's not appearing. It's a less than 7% chance, but at least a slight bit more than a 6% chance. So yeah. Man, what kind of run did I get myself into? I mean, granted, I've had a lot of resetting in the past, particularly with, like, the Persona runs that I've done. But mind you, I wasn't min-maxing stats, I was practically trying to get successful attempts. Or even the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne run, but at least I had, like, around 100 deaths. Here, I'm definitely having more than 100 resets, just so I can try to mid-max certain stats. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Sorry, I couldn't resist that pun. Alright, come on. Didn't even get either stat to go up. I got luck to go up, yip frickin' P, but not what I frickin' need. Okay. Again, agility is 100% guaranteed to go up. It's just strength and vitality that's not. Of course, my partner is going to be here before I can even finish the stream. So if you hear doors opening and him trying to be discreetly quiet, which he's pretty bad at, by the way, that's definitely him. Right now, traffic is being a bitch, so yeah. Ah. God damn it. This is all just to get 2 stats, guys. Just to get 2 stats. Had I gone back to my old grinding ways, I would have gone through this faster because I would only rely on vitality going up. But I want strength to go up too. Both so I can, you know, rely on physical damage if I have to rely on physical damage and not magical. But also for the at least the last 2 boss fights of the game. Yay, I got vitality to appear. Frick, yip, and pee. I have no idea how long I've been doing this for, but yeah, now it's getting freaking ridiculous. This 1 in 16 grind is like going over more than half an hour, and I'm doing AoE damage. Imagine if I was doing this as like a white mage where I'm only doing singular damage. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Strength, agility, intelligence. Oh, come on, that would have been the perfect time for vitality to appear. I was like, ooh, my HP went up to 255. Maybe I might actually get the vitality. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't, because I can't have nice things. And of course, whenever vitality appears, strength is not appearing. Probably should look up and see if Iguana takes more damage from fire or lightning. Neither stat is appearing. My god, this is like one of the longest 1 in 16 stat grindings since getting AoE damage. Again, the longest 1 in 16 has been an hour and a half, but that was when we were doing singular damage. Now we're doing AoE damage, so what the heck is the excuse of not getting a 6.25% chance of getting the freaking stats we need? Yeah, that's definitely one thing I honestly hate in some of the old JRPGs is the severe low chances of getting something to appear. Like, I swear to God, if Warmech freaking appears in the penultimate dungeon, that would be just a severe RNG fuck you. Like, wow, if Warmech appears. For those who don't know, Warmech is essentially a super boss in the penultimate dungeon, the floating castle. And he has a less than 1% chance of appearing on a bridge just before the 4th Fiend fight. Like, I swear to God, if Warmech actually does appear in this run, without us obviously trying to get Warmech to appear, then I would be severely pissed. My god, this is one of the longest 1 in 16 stat grinds since getting AoE damage. It's ridiculous. I mean, this could last as long as like 5 hours. Maybe even more. It depends on how much the RNG gods want us to suffer. All I know is that once I beat the Earth Cave and get the canoe, I have to mid-max grind until I am eventually over 300 HP if I want to do the Ice Cavern. And I'm probably going to mid-max grind anyway, considering that the Fire Dungeon has a chance or no, it doesn't have a chance. It's guaranteed to waste our HP when we walk on lava tiles. And actually, even the Ice Cave, I think, has ice tiles that drain our HP away, I believe. But yeah, my god, this grinding is so fucking bad. Like, wow. I gotta stop swearing, but it's seriously pissing me off just how bad it is. My god, just... Can I get the stats I need so I can move on? Okay, well, one thing's for sure is that I'm definitely going to grind for a little while, and once I get the stats for sure, that's when I'm going to save and continue on grinding to level 22 in the next stream. And I think when I stream next, I'll probably be, like, maybe on a Monday or something. Unfortunately, with my partner being around, I'm definitely not going to be able to stream during the Saturday and Sunday, unless he happens to be out doing something. And, yeah, when I'm talking about partner, I mean I have a boyfriend. Yes, I'm in a same-sex relationship. Surprise! Okay, let's see. Agility, intelligence, hooray! I'm getting better luck with the stats not appearing than luck with just one stat appearing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go for a little while, and if it takes too long, or if I get the stats I need, then I'm definitely going to be ending the stream. That's my get the frick up if you're not up alarm, which I'm definitely up. But yeah, I'm going to have to end the stream in the next, like, 15 minutes or something. So I guess within the next 15 minutes, or if I happen to get strength and vitality, I'm going to save and end the stream. So I'm going to keep going, keep rolling the dice until I eventually get the stats or don't get the stats. If I don't get the stats, then I just have to keep rolling in the next stream. I mean, regardless, the next stream is just going to be a little bit of grinding anyway to get to level 22. In fact, at level 22, out of curiosity... so at level 22... okay, no, level 23, so 3 stats are not guaranteed. Level 23, let's see... Okay, so at level 22, I'm guaranteed to use Fire 3 5 times and Lightning 3 4 times. And the next increase would not be until level 25, where I can use the Lightning 3 5 times. Otherwise, the Fire still remains at 5. Agility, Intelligence, Vitality, yay! God, the RNG gods really like screwing me over. I'll probably go about another 10 minutes at this, and I think that'll be the end of the stream, regardless if I get the stats or not. I mean, once I get the stats, that'll be the end of the stream. But yeah, this is definitely one of the longest 1 in 16 grinds since getting AoE damage. I think it's already been 40 minutes straight of this. Okay, strength, agility, intelligence. There we go! Finally freaking got the stats after, like, I don't know, how long was that? Like 40 minutes? Maybe 50 minutes? Oh, God, it's about time. Okay, let's reset the game and try again. God, no. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. There we go. We finally got the stats we need. So, level 21. I'm definitely going to grind at least one more level, because at least the next level we can at least use the tier 3 fire and lightning spell at least one more time. More ammunition for the next dungeon will definitely be helpful. So for the next stream, which will probably be Monday at the earliest, or depending on when, I don't know when, definitely not the weekend, we'll just grind to level 22, get the min-max stats we need, and complete the Earth Cave, and hopefully in one shot. Yes, sir, you made it. Sure did. Okay, so now we're at a 75% evade chance. Like, damn, that is good. Yet we still keep getting hit. Oh yeah, we're also at a exactly 255 HP. Which is actually pretty infamous, considering 255 is like the max number for 8 bits. Well, looks like this will be the end of the stream. I got the stats I need, so level 21. I'm going to grind at least one more level in the next stream to level 22, so I have more fire and lightning damage to work with to complete the second half of the Earth Cave. Once I do the Earth Cave, it's just a matter of just grinding until I get over 300 HP for the Ice Cave, and yeah, that'll be it for this run. So thank you guys so much for watching this stream, and I'll see